Then, I don't know,
does
should
it
I
work?
play Jocelyn Chia video first so everybody has context on, whoa, airdrop.
Name drop.
Sponsored by
Shit, I wish lah.
sponsored by Steve Opportunity.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah, blah.
You, Malaysia.
Okay. Welcome back to Yamcha Sessions. Fuck you, Malaysia. John, you sure you're gonna start that way? No lah. I'm gonna start that way.
Wow.
This one doesn't really have a full clip. So today we're gonna be talking about Jocelyn Chia and how we all feel about it. Although it's probably not the best because we got like 4 Chinese guys. That's like singular demographic. Chinese guy KL.
Work as a unit.
Yeah, we work as a unit. We don't really have much diversity when it comes to the whole discussion anyway. But we were discussing this in our office. Okay, so right, Drew.
Yep.
3 of us. Oh wait, so I need to introduce. So maybe we go. We got Yung. It's first time on the podcast, right?
Hi.
Camera switch to Yung. Yeah, Yung, this is your first time on Yamja Sessions. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you very much.
How does it feel?
I feel great.
You feel great.
Yeah. I'm generally a very relaxed guy. I don't have much views about the life. No, thank you so much, John, for
Fuck off lah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, a bit of context, right? Yung is the MVP now, right now, also together with Nick. But sitting in today, have some fun and some epic discussions
my
regarding
intern. Yeah.
about Jocelyn Chia. So the whole office has their stance on Jocelyn Chia, but so far, okay, the audience doesn't know what our opinions are. But
Okay.
we 3 know lah, right?
Yeah.
But we don't know yours.
Sure.
So I want to know what's your opinion before what we say might affect what you think. So I want to know, right, what do you think of Jocelyn Chia's entire...
You give a spotlight, bro.
So as Jung is a very chill guy, I am a very diplomatic guy.
Okay,
So that's the caveat here. No surprises. It didn't offend me personally, so couldn't care less.
Did you watch the whole clip?
Yes.
Okay.
I understand where people are coming from, and I think it is more about the how she said it. The what is also a bit of a problem, but I think the how is more severe. So her facial expressions, her
Demeanor.
malice that she is clearly presenting.
Malice.
It looked that way lah. Like her facial expressions could show that she has ill intentions. So it's that vibe,
Yeah, yeah.
right? The what is a bit fucked up, yes, but I think the how is a lot worse.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't care, but I understand where people are coming from.
Yeah.
That's the most 50-50 answer.
Yeah.
That's
I
so
told you,
50.
I gave you the caveat.
I think we are very neutral as well, John. I like.
But okay, so now the follow-up question is, do you think she deserves that backlash online?
Okay, so I'm torn between 2 opinions, right?
Oh my god. Here
So
we
the-
go.
so the-
fucking 50-50.
so the-
fucking thing.
Here we
my
go
God. Okay,
again.
okay,
The first opinion is you are obviously attacking a certain demographic, a very large demographic at the time.
Okay.
The second opinion is it's a stand-up comedy. Where is the line where comedy goes too far?
Yeah.
Should what you say in comedy sort of stay in comedy, just take it as a joke, move on with life? So those are the 2 perspectives. Personally, I shit on the snowflake generation a lot, but I feel she crossed a bit of a line, personally speaking.
Where's that line?
I don't know. I think it's subjective.
No, where is that line in her joke?
Oh,
Is the MH3
probably.
Katulistiwa.
Actually, I don't know. Like, I feel what got me personally instinctively knee-jerk is when she just said, fuck you Malaysians.
Oh.
Or fuck you assholes.
Yeah.
Like, is that really a joke though?
Yeah.
Like, in no way, shape or form is that funny. Like, who gets off on that? Probably no one.
Continue first.
Yeah.
I don't want to give a reaction.
So I think that's the line lah.
Oh, the line was fuck you Malaysia lah.
Or fuck you assholes. Something along
Okay,
those lines.
okay.
Yeah. Along with the facial expression. So the how is also contributing to her crossing the line.
Okay.
That's my stance lah.
Yeah.
Okay. So overall, I'm assuming based on your entire opinion, right? It's still 50-50 about the whole. It could be either people are overly sensitive or her jokes also could possibly have crossed the line because of that part where she says fuck you Malaysia and fuck you assholes, that type of thing.
Yes, but if you demand a stance, one or the other, I'd say she crossed the line lah.
Really? Fuck, man. So
I already know.
I'm just waiting.
I already know your stance, John, based on how much I know you as a person. So,
okay. What do you think Nick and Jung's stances are when it comes to this? They're interesting, right? Because you know me already, right? So you save me for last, lah, right? What do you think Nick felt?
Okay, to clarify to the audience, I've only met Andrew for like the past 45 minutes. Right? Honestly, it's like our first time ever we had a conversation more than 10 minutes.
I think so. Yeah. I suspect we are having this podcast because there are conflicting opinions between the three
Oh,
of you.
CSI Miami. Let's go.
Right?
Okay.
So given that I assume John's stance is that comedy should remain comedy and people shouldn't be snowflakes, by deduction, you two feel like they did cross a line. Or she did cross a line.
Yeah. I mean, you see, I'm most like you, Andrew. Like, I don't give a shit too much what people say or whatsoever. But I think it's more of like the public views of things, right?
Yeah.
Because I told John the other day, right? It's like whatever backlash she's getting, it's almost like, imagine, because that day was the first time when they came out, they said like, oh, they exile her and shit like this, you know, like you cannot be a Singaporean, all this kind of bullshit, right? So I'm just thinking in the standpoint of like, if you're a government, let's say, like if it's John, people who say like, oh, these are snowflake generation, and you can say whatever you can say, you know, in a comedy stand club, right? But imagine there's only 50 people supporting her. Compare there's like a 50,000 people that does not support her.
Right.
Right. So what would be the people at the top level management, like as if the government, right, would do? Of course, they'll protect the 50,000 people. They're like, hey,
No choice, because it's majority.
because it's like you are the minority of like these people are just accepting this shit, right? So I think like I'm not really torn between like whether I support her or don't support her. Yes, I do feel like she does cross a bit of line of saying. I think it's the way she said it, like fuck you Malaysia and all this kind of thing, you assholes whatsoever. I just want to tell whoever's watching this, likewise Singaporeans.
Spicy.
It's okay, our production solo Singaporeans don't watch, don't worry.
But I'm just saying that you could have said it a better way, lah. You know, you could have said you could have started off your story as like more of like a revenge breakup. You know how you said it? that day?
I don't think we watched the full stand-up
Yeah.
skit, to be fair. We only watched that clip, which was cut out. So how she got to that presentation also, it
Maybe,
remains to
we
be
don't know.
fair.
But maybe her start of the presentation was
Okay.
not the best.
Bro, we don't know.
Yeah.
It's like cut in the middle
Yeah,
of her show, man.
Yeah.
So I still can't say. Okay.
Yeah, so I think like it's true. It's a stand-up comedy. People say we watched like a bunch of clips that people say more fucked up things before. We just laugh, right? But I think this one is just. I think we just feel so close to it, lah. That's why.
I feel like,
Singapore and Malaysia always has this judgment between each other, right? We're always fighting over this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think she kind of like started back the fire a bit, lah.
Okay. Nick, what do you think?
What I think it just became a political issue.
Okay.
The moment it touched MS370, you know,
So that for you was the line, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And your line was the fuck you Malaysians, fuck you assholes. That was the line for you? What do you think?
Yeah, I feel like
That was the line.
That's
Okay.
the line, lah, yeah.
And for you, it was the MH370 lah.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like you're talking shit about 9/11, so
Uh,
yeah, you're gonna have that sooner or later.
9/11.
no, 9/11 is like basically, he's trying to say disaster related jokes.
Okay.
Okay. So overall, right, you all felt as if it's more or less 50-50, but there are certain elements of that show which somehow crossed the line, or like you all felt a bit somewhat offended, lah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do you feel, right, that the only reason why we feel that is because we are the butt of the joke as a Malaysian? So if let's say you are Thai and you watch this, do you think you would be offended?
No.
I want to correct that statement. I still do not feel offended despite being the butt of the joke.
Okay.
I just understand why people are upset about
Okay,
it.
okay.
So if I was Thai, my stance would remain the same.
Okay, so if you're Malaysian or Thai, you listen, you like, okay. Oh wait, did you laugh?
No, it's not funny.
At all, the whole time you didn't laugh.
This fucker sounds like a lawyer this way, Andrew.
It's not.
It was a statement, bro. It was not a conversation. Whatever he said just now. He used the word stance over there, like, my guy, what the shit? Right? He's like, High Court Elisha. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I affirm my stance over here.
It is a stance, lah. It's a figure of speech.
Okay.
But no, I don't think most people laughed, to be honest. I don't even think Singaporeans laughed. I think the people in the audience laughed because it was courteous to do so.
Yeah.
You really think it's because it's courteous to do so?
I don't think it's objectively funny, to be honest.
Okay, I also feel as if it wasn't the funniest shit ever, lah. Okay, I chuckled at certain parts only. I didn't burst out laughing. I think Yong's statement about you saying it's a stance was funnier, lah. Okay,
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
That's a better joke. 100%.
But I also believe that, right, because we are here and we are present in seeing Yong say that and us reacting to it, like face to face. If you were in a stand-up comedy show, I feel, okay, there are 2 or 3 factors that would make you laugh. So one is peer pressure because everybody's laughing. So out of politeness, you do laugh, or the crowd sort of makes you laugh. Number 2, the joke is actually funny lah. And number 3, right, I feel that sometimes it's like you somehow link to it, so you laugh. So it can be a singular person laughing in the crowd, which has, I'm pretty sure some people you've heard it, right? Like in the cinema, maybe like one guy laughs.
Yeah.
Or two people max, that type of thing. And then you're like, what's so funny? But then that guy thought it's funny. So it's a ratio thing lah.
Yeah.
So my point here is, right, I think your argument is somewhat valid because they're not pressured to laugh, but they are there, you see. So maybe they also do feel that humor. The presentation on video, right, is so different compared to the presentation in real life when you have to tell a joke. So that one I don't know lah, right? So if you're gonna ask my opinion, how I felt about this entire
You need a
thing.
drum roll for this shit, bro.
You don't need a drum roll. You all know already my position on this. Because
Sorry, that was not the best drum roll. That was a bit of choking moment.
That might actually be the best drum roll.
I feel that, overall, right, it depends on where you said it. Okay? So, for example, if she were to say this in possibly any other setting, it would be extremely offensive, demeaning, and all the negative emotions that come with it.
Sure.
100%, I totally agree. Okay? And I feel that we all feel this way is because it's on YouTube. So that's why everybody's like fucking offended. Because first, I think it's taken out of context. So you're saying she sounds very angry, or her intentions felt as if it's very pure because she's saying fuck you Malaysia with a straight face. Right? Fuck you Malaysia, fuck you assholes. Like, face is so strong, bro. Okay? I think, right, you can build to that. You can build to that level of act in the show. Because in real life, she could be like, I'm a humble girl from Singapore. I work very hard, etc., etc., etc. But then, right, I feel very offended, Malaysians. Then it leads to that emotion of anger, and then she's like, you know what? Fuck you, lah, Malaysia.
Okay,
I
understand.
It can lead to that. We don't know. I haven't seen the whole fucking clip, lah, right? But obviously, comedians need to advertise. That's their form of advertising, lah. It's a fucking short reel, a short clip on YouTube, right? So maybe we have taken it out of context and everybody fucking. A lot of people, I feel, right, and I've asked because I sit down with all my friends on Friday night at the park, and they all drink and then we all talk. Okay? And we were all talking, right? I just want to point out, I also don't drink. I'm drinking tea, so I'm fucking sober as fuck, okay?
Stay sober, kids.
He's saying stay sober with a vape in his mouth. Jesus. So, right, I'm asking everybody, and everybody's knee-jerk reaction at that time was, bro, she's damn offensive, bro. Like, you don't feel offended? I'm like, I would be lying if I said I didn't feel offended. I feel offended. Certain parts of it, lah. Actually, I didn't feel the offensive part in the MH370 part, lah. Because, truth be told, I think Malaysian Airlines isn't that great, lah. Okay, I'm sorry, lah. I know people who watch this. You either support Malaysian Airlines Kau Kau, or you are literally working Malaysian Airlines. I just personally don't find it great.
I'm not part of Yamcha session. So
I also want to point out, right? I also don't like Singapore Airlines. I like ANA. I am biased to the Japanese counterpart. Just want to lay it out there. All right.
don't ban me from Singapore as well, okay? I'm not in part.
No, we have to work there. No choice.
Oh shit.
So anyway, right? If you look at it as a whole, I only felt offended, right? Because right, she felt as if like Singaporeans are better. It's like the feeling of like, oh, she thinks they're better than us, but that's part of the act.
Yeah.
So, the question: have any of y'all been to a stand-up comedy show?
Yeah.
You have been. Okay. I'm assuming you're quiet means no lah.
No,
Right?
but
Okay.
I watched like on YouTube for like
YouTube
the
lah.
whole
But
entire session.
you got go to a show? No?
no.
Okay. So Drew, when you went to a stand-up comedy show, right? Okay, did you have the comedians like the new ones come on stage, like the 2-minute acts, that type of thing, or is it professional?
No, professional.
Oh, you have fully professional lah.
Yeah.
That's the only one you've been to.
Forget all their names, but yeah.
Okay, if you go to a club, like a comedy club, and not a show, a show is like Harith Iskandar tonight, 9 p.m. A full stadium, Russell Peters, full, whatever lah, Andrew Schultz, whatever. If you go to a comedy club, people have 2 minutes to go on stage and make people laugh. That's your entry level lah. And in this beginning stages, right, you are going on stage to test your joke.
Yeah.
All right. So when you're testing your joke, you could bomb, it could suck, and nobody could laugh. Because when you're going on stage for those 2 minutes, you're really trying out material.
Yeah.
You're trying out many things. Okay, you're trying out your presentation. You're trying out your content. You're trying out your movements on stage. Do you walk around? Do you stay still? Do you sit on a chair? Do you hold the mic? Do you drop the mic? There's a lot of things, bro. It's part of the show.
Yeah.
It's a comedy show. So when you're on stage, right, and you're performing like a performing art, right, I personally feel people shouldn't be attacked for that. It is an act, that place is sacred to me, However, I also feel it's wrong, right, for this person, whether it is her or her PR or her marketing person, to record that 30-second, 1 minute clip of her and post that part. Maybe they did it just to get like fucking views and to hype people up and then get people very frustrated. Okay?
Yeah.
Maybe it's part of the marketing strategy, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think, right, she should be judged for what she said on stage. If you were to go back to my original point, if you said it anywhere else, right, you create a charama, you go to parliament, you even go in the middle of the park and you start yelling at people, fuck you Malaysia, right? Or you like you take you have a speech at a wedding, you ding, 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 ding. I would like to have a speech. Fuck you Malaysia. All that, I'll be like, Jocelyn, you asked for it. 100%, everybody should be on your ass. Yeah. But the comedy space where people sample, you try your content, everything, you should not be attacked for that. And I think Malaysia is one of the worst places for stand-up comedy because of that crack house incident prior to this.
Yeah.
And because of that, right, everybody is so anti-comedy. Okay? You have reached to that point, right, where you can never say anything on stage. And I feel, right, it is bad for her to be attacked, especially by Malaysians, because this is the first step towards no performing arts. And it's killing off an entire industry where people are performing to convey a message, whether it be a bad or good performance. And that's, I feel, robbing us, the people, of our freedom of speech. It leads to that eventually, because you're going to chip away at it. At first, it's going to be, you cannot talk shit about your country. Then you become like China. Yeah. Then you cannot talk about May 13. Now it's already censored slowly. Generations come. And then in the end, in the future, right, you're not allowed to do a presentation, you're not allowed to say anything already. Because they're going to, you cannot use a touch and go, right? Because we monitored you and you've been talking shit about the country.
Damn.
Wow.
It can lead to that. Because that's why in China, you can't talk about Tiananmen Square, we need to pool and shit.
But I thought of another point of view though. But you see, right, now I kind of feel like, I just thought about it, like I kind of empathize Jocelyn. I feel like the power of social media kind of did her wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because it could be like, people watched the entire show, like maybe it was like 5 minutes, and then because there was just this small bit that was a little bit offensive, some Malaysian or somebody in a fucking room, right, find it as offensive, they just edited it out, and then they would like post it on social media. And maybe she could have had she was the most friendliest, funny,
maybe she's a decent
person on stage that night, because she was like, I think the crowd was enjoying my jokes, I'm just gonna go push it a little bit more.
Yeah, she just wanted,
and she fuck up a bit, and then people just post it online, and then they're like, the power of social media actually is quite scary lah.
It's bad, bro.
Yeah, it's almost like you put a clip, right? Maybe this guy has been like, maybe this girlfriend has been beating this guy for like maybe like for five fucking minutes. And this guy just slapped her back once. They just edited that out.
The guy slapped money.
This guy is abusive, I feel like there's a lot of things like this.
We don't know.
Yeah.
But the worst thing is, right, I just want to clarify and make sure everybody, when you watch something online, right, do you know the full story? Do you know whether it's real? And did you ask yourself the questions, or do you just react? Because reacting is one thing,
Yeah.
I get it, lah. All of us react. Right? You poke someone, you're like, fuck, pain, whatever. Or if you touch a kettle, it's hot. I get it. But if you process it and someone says something online that is offensive, I feel a lot of us just take it at face value. You look, can you go switch to the laptop, right? Okay. If you look at this entire video, right, how it's edited after we gained independence, you see all these British, we were a struggling little nation. You can switch back to the camera. The editing in this, right, is to really make you feel as if, right, she's emphasizing that shit,
Yeah.
And it adds to your psyche, because when you're reading it, you're like, negative. MH370, wow, fuck. You damn offended, comment. And that gets you engagement, right? So engagement pushes you up to the top, right? YouTube, this video fucking a lot of views, push it up to the top. Instagram, a lot of views, likes, push to the top. Even if it's dislikes, it's engagement, push to the top.
Yeah.
So it feeds. And then people see comments, I should act that way, because everybody's acting that way, I follow that way.
That's the power of social media.
Yeah, that's
Everything goes so fast.
Yeah.
So fast.
And that's the thing, people don't even stop to like, okay. Without reading the comments, I shouldn't be affected. How do I feel? Okay, I feel offended. It's a joke. But now I think about it. It's a joke. Was she spitting out facts? No. You know what you should be really offended? Is those past leaders, all that, who go on stage and say, fuck you, China. or China cannot do this. Example. You know, or orang India tak boleh buat macam ni.
Fucking scare me for a second over that.
If a political leader can go up top and say racial shit like that, even Tun M, I just want to point that out. If a political leader can go on stage or in a public setting, apart from comedy, and say shit like that, people should be shitting on that. This is a comedy show, bro. It's literally like the category of entertainment is joke, you know. It's a comedy, you know. It's a comedy show, you know. Unless you told me, right, political view. Then like, okay, I guess it's your view, you're quite racist, right? You know, but it's a comedic show, you know. Even if you put fiction also, I can pass, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel, right, people then fucking snowflake.
I don't think this. I don't think the comedy space. I don't think any space is 100% sacred. There is no such thing as 100% sacred space unless talking to yourself alone in the room. Then that's on you, right?
Okay.
Actually, that's also debatable. If you worship Satan and you summon
You
demons,
stand in the corner of the room, you're like,
right? You summon demons, then it impacts other people. So, okay, not the point, right?
Okay.
There is no sacred space because that means, right, I can legit be the next Hitler as long as I stand on the stage and call it a comedy show.
The moment you walk out, you cannot lah.
Sure.
Ah.
But then where like the lines are too blurry. I can set up what I call a comedy show based on my own fucking definition, which is essentially just a stage of people in front of me, right? And then everyone, because they all worship fucking
You're saying you could start into a cult lah,
Nazi
or
Germany or whatever.
believing.
Yeah. Right? Okay, yeah, cult is a great point, right?
Yeah.
So if I go to this cult, I just call it a comedy show. People come, but everyone knows it's serious, but it's an implied thing. No one says it.
I understand where you're coming from. So you cannot be 100%. So for example, if two people go on stage and they are reenacting a comedy show, then one guy takes out a knife and stab the guy on the stage.
Yeah,
Correct?
Yeah.
That one is just murder.
Sounds about right.
It's no longer comedy.
I'm not so sure what kind of comedy club you went.
That one is not even comedy already. Granted. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay? Not 100%. However, what you say on the stage, what you say in the club, it stays at the club. But this is also why I feel, right, every time you have comedy shows, right, this is personally I believe this. When you go into a club, right, a comedy club, right, you shouldn't bring your phone inside. Just don't bring it. You're not allowed to bring your phone inside. No cameras, no phones, no nothing. Like a cinema. Are you recording shit in cinema? No, right? Why the fuck are you recording shit? You know? All these comedians, right, they want to post this. You shouldn't post it. It's the road, bro.
But truthfully, a lot of comedians out there, right? You see the way they talk about their jokes, right? It's sometimes towards like, oh, maybe this guy, some of the audience, or whatever, right? And like,
They zha the fella.
yeah, so sometimes I watch a lot of like the comedians are like Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle. There's one guy called Ari Spears or something.
Sorry, spell his
Black
name?
guy. I think it's called Ari Spears. Aries and Spears. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
but this
American.
guy's damn fucking funny, right?
Okay.
So the style of their jokes, right, is that
They're the
because
offensive
they are,
kind.
They are black, really.
Ah.
Right, first off. So they are in the minority of shit. They go through a lot of shit. So sometimes the jokes they talk about is about their own race,
Yep.
what they go through, and then they just kind of like dramatize it, like fucking just go beyond a bit. And those are like, I kind of feel like it's still okay.
Yeah.
Because they're just talking about old people. So if I'm Chinese, I'll talk about my
Chinese
own
shit.
Puchong fuckers, and my Kepong fuckers, and my Ampang fuckers, right? Like I can joke about that.
Yeah.
Because I'm
are that.
the same blood, I can talk shit about Nick being so yellow wonton, it's fine, but I don't go and touch other borders. I feel like Jocelyn, maybe she was
Because she's not Malaysian, that's why lah.
yeah, maybe she was a little bit ambitious. She was like, hey man, when with neighbors I know you can talk shit about it and then fuck so I think it was not the best joke that
It's not the best. By
Yeah.
far it's very far
I
from
feel like
the
if she's Malaysian, she can joke a bit. Maybe she's Malaysian, she goes to Singapore for work, let's just say maybe there's a saving grace of that lah. The people are like, these fuckers from Malaysia. Maybe she has touched a greener grass or some shit. She probably thinks Singapore is better right now. Yeah, but she's not even Singaporean.
She's not?
No, she's not. She's just American.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you see? It's that social media bullshit lah.
So I just feel like you need to kind of like, those kind of shit we say, don't judge a fat people, walk a mile in their shoes, those kind of shit first. Like, she should fucking stay here for 10 years first, after that then can talk shit a bit lah.
You know,
It
right?
makes it easier lah, bro.
It does. But you see, right, I also feel, okay, so do you know who Bill Burr is? Bill Burr. Okay, let me just Google it so everybody knows who Bill Burr is. But I bet if you know Bill Burr, you're like, bro,
A lot
Bill
of
Burr
bills
then
in the
fucking.
world, lah.
Bill Burr is this guy. Okay, this guy. Can you pull that up? Okay, so Bill Burr is a white dude. He's a ginger, right? And his wife is black. He shit on black people, bro.
Well, well, clearly he's fucking one. So he's fucking one black girl. So I think there's a little bit of ticket for him.
It doesn't make it okay though.
It doesn't make it okay. But you see, right? That's what I feel. It's a joke. So I give an example, right? Okay? If you meet someone in real life, like okay, fuck it lah. You all work together. You and Nick. Okay? You ask Nick.
Yeah.
Hey Nick, can you rush this by today? Fuck you lah, bro. He's literally saying fuck you. I think it's very common.
Yeah.
Okay? I think the word fuck you is not so strong.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking. If, right, you tell me, right, she has a PowerPoint presentation, 20 slides, take out data as though Singaporeans are better, right? And she said, clearly the graphs and the statistics have shown that we are a far superior country as per our GDP and everything. I bet if she said it that way, people won't be offended. It's just because she said fuck you Malaysia only.
Yeah.
No, it is the how. The how is
It's,
the how is critical. We can't ignore the how.
I know, but it is the where. It is the comedy show.
Sure.
If it was in a boardroom and you insult people outright, and you say, you know, what's that guy, that politician in parliament who says, fuck you, fuck you. What's that guy?
Abung Mokhtar.
Where's the slack for that guy, bro? That guy, one day after that, it's Friday, it's okay lah, chill lah, parliament done already. Then next week, forgotten already.
Yeah.
That guy literally say, fuck you in government. To everybody there.
Yeah.
And he go away scot-free. What the fuck is this?
Because he got power.
You know, I'm not going to say who, but when I was at the park, I think it's the guy is drunk or he's like tipsy. It's like, bro, can we stop talking about Jocelyn Chia? We stop talking. I bet if she's hot, right? Nobody care. Bro, struck me hard, bro. If she was hot, right? I'm like,
Well, actually, to think about it, yeah, we.
if she was hot, right? Everybody be like, but she cute lah, it's okay lah.
But her fucking eyebrows though, Jocelyn. I swear to God, when Andrew said we'll cross what line, I think it's the eyebrows, bro. The two fucking lines, bro.
Yeah, I know, but you see, right? I honestly think, right, she's not a bad person. Like, if you really have a one-on-one conversation with Jocelyn, you're having a cigarette with her, or you go makan with her, hey, Jocelyn, actually, right, do you really hate Malaysia? She's like, no lah, it's a fucking act lah.
Maybe lah, honestly, yeah. I feel like
It's a
maybe-
fucking act lah. What the hell? You really think I hate a country, man? Wait, how can you hate a whole country? Objectively speaking, you're a smart person lah. Actually, don't even say smart lah. Okay, I don't even think you need to pass SPM lah. Basically lah. You won't hate a whole country, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I bet you will meet one person that you'll be like, it's okay lah. It's okay lah. Unless you're like a 5-year-old kid. And then also, I don't even know why you hate a whole country. Like, who would hate a whole country, bro?
You do.
Who, where?
Oh,
Which country? No, tell me, which country?
Yeah, you're gonna deny it lah, but the outside evidence will point to otherwise lah.
I like Hainan.
is it a fucking country? It's
Hainan
not
is part of China, what?
It's part of China. But
And I like Chinese food.
What I'm tripping to like. But I kind of thought about it, right? If she talk about like fuck you Malaysia, right? Have anybody ever thought about like? Have we ever actually asked Singaporeans, right? Because we always talk about like the other side of grass is greener, right? You know, I'm genuinely curious, right? To think about this situation, is that we've been Malaysians for so long,
Yeah.
right? Like, do you love your country? Well,
Short answer is yes.
He loves Rapid KL. Yeah, that's
Rapid
Andrew.
KL is pretty good.
Yeah, do you love your
I
country?
fully
Jeff?
endorse Rapid KL.
Sorry?
Do you love Malaysia?
70%, yeah.
70%. You love Malaysia, Nick? No, he loves Puchong only.
Puchong is in Malaysia, bro.
Nick is also
Puchong in Malaysia, bro.
So, right, I was always wondering, right, does Singaporean actually love Singapore themselves?
Yeah, probably they do.
They do.
You get what I mean? Like deep down, lah.
They
you know?
do. They do.
Do they ever just say like, hey, you know what, Singapore, actually, we're a little nation, but I think there's not enough room for me to walk. Those small.
I think a
I'm
lot.
just saying it's a little bit.
I have to shimmy, I have to shimmy to go to toilet.
Like they have to share a cubicle because it's just
They have to shit on top of each other.
like a pyramid.
You share a toilet.
MLM boys.
That's how they stack, They stack.
You know, I always wonder, right? I just want to speak to one genuine Singaporean.
Bro, we did lah.
We did lah. We
We spoke to a Singaporean, okay? And
but we don't disclose their name lah.
I won't disclose his name, okay? But we were working with him, right? And then he had a vape. And then Yong was like, thank the fucking lords, this country got some sane people in here. Lah. Jesus Christ. Then he vaped the fuck out of that machine.
Yeah,
because Singapore is illegal to own a vape. But the guy was like, chill lah. Then he let Yong, then he nearly cried, you know.
Because you think about it, Singapore is like the first, in high school, right? They're like the top class, you know. Malaysia, right? We're like the middle, you
middle
know,
class,
not so, got some smart kids, you know, but not smart enough. Because when they're too smart, they'll be sent to the Singapore. Just first class. You know, Malaysia's just stuck right there.
Yeah, like third class.
Yeah, but don't you think,
So
right?
high.
Yeah.
In high school, right? Usually the first class one, are just bunch of dicks one.
Yeah.
Right? And
Most
then
of
the
time.
middle class,
No, not all lah. Some, you see, right? I know a lot of people from first class, right? Who are there, right? Because they're pressured to be in the first class. You know? It's like their parents pressure them, or like, they're actually just damn smart. And they're like, I don't know why I'm here. So
it's
like,
true.
I want to hang out with y'all.
Every Malaysian parent is like, hey, I tell you, you graduate already, get a chance, go Singapore, work. Isn't it the same shit?
I don't think mom and dad really pressure us to go Singapore.
My mom asked me to.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did your parents pressure you?
Yeah.
Is it?
Didn't pressure me, but they asked me.
They ask you.
Like, it's always at that thought. You know, they will be like, go Singapore, find a job. It's much better.
It's like a plan
Always-
B thing. It's like, please, if can, just go Singapore and work. Something like that.
Yeah, but then like we went there.
Why is that?
You know, our face says it all, but like, you know?
Oh, okay. So I need to go back to the story first, right?
Yeah.
You were asking, do you think there are Singaporeans out there who hate the country? The answer is, I think there are, but they don't voice it out 100%.
Yeah.
For example, one of them is the guy who gave you the vape. He was like, bro, Singapore not the best lah. He said it, what?
Yeah, now that I think about what's his name really?
That's good. It's good that you don't remember his
Yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah.
But he said Singapore is not the best. I remember we were all standing there. I was smoking because I scared to kena tangkap vaping. But I was like, I know. Then I also said every country has its ups and downs.
Yeah.
It's not the best, but it's not the worst. There's always a caveat to it, man.
Yeah.
Right? And he's like, true lah. But you do what you have, lor.
Yeah.
And that was the end of the conversation. We took taxi and we fucked off to Changi already.
Yeah, bro.
Right? And then remember the time when you were smoking? I cannot say because it's on the vlog. But you were smoking and I was smoking. And then you talked to somebody.
Yeah, I talked to somebody.
And then
Bro, I'm gonna
Shit.
get banned from Singapore.
no, don't wait. I'm trying to think of a way. There was a male you had a conversation with, and this male was like, he's been working for a long time. Then he was
Yes.
like, no lah, I'm used to it already lah. It's life here.
Yeah.
He said it well. Remember there was a
yeah,
discussion
yeah.
on the topic of how much cigarettes cost.
Yeah.
And then the
yeah.
guy was like, you get used to it lah. Everything here is so very
Under the
expensive.
fucking hot sun.
Under the fucking hot sun because there's no shade in smoking areas there, man. It's damn hot, man. And he was also complaining. So what I'm trying to point here is, right, in the end, everybody doesn't fully love or fully hate. It's a percentage breakdown.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's your destiny and fate to leave or to stay.
Yeah.
Then in the end, you make your own life decisions. You're like,
Because I have a cousin sister, right? Her husband is Singaporean. We spoke during Chinese New Year, right? So I genuinely asked him the question, you are a Singaporean yourself. Do you love the country or whatsoever? Like, he just feels like, I mean, this is his words, His words, audience, please, I don't want to disclose his name at all, right? So he's saying that, like, Singaporeans are definitely much more competitive
Yep.
in terms of stuff. Even if it's friends, they don't really talk about work so much. You know, like, I feel like in Malaysia, we're like quite chill. You know, it's like, bro, wow, this guy telling a friend that I haven't connected for so long, he just tell me, bro, you know, I've been getting shit pay or whatsoever. Fuck off, just get the fuck off. Go find another job whatsoever. You know, we talk about things that are a bit more sensitive in the working culture. For them, right, it's like, even if relatives, right, they don't talk well, the siblings also.
Imagine
He has never shared with the siblings how tough is his job or how hard is his life is. The siblings won't ever share all this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, see, Chinese New Year, 5 of them just sit in the house, I just watch TV.
quiet.
Just quiet. Just watch TV. They don't talk about all these updates. Because it's like, he feels like he himself, he cannot lose to his siblings also. Or his other relatives.
So he just won't openly
He
discuss
just won't
it.
open. You get me? Open only to his wife. And then it's like, they just have this system. I don't know. This is from his words. This is what he observed. You know, people don't really talk about all these kind of things. You know,
Well, actually, he damn open to tell you this, bro.
yeah, I mean, he's in the fucking Malaysia land. We were in Ipoh, lah, so he's all safe, lah, my guy. At the time we talk about this, we were like, the condo was beside a fucking mountain, lah, so no government can come here. It's too deserted, lah, you know? So I just asked him all these kind of questions. I was like, dude, you have to let me know, because I want to understand, you know? And he said the cost of living in Singapore is fucking crazy, dude.
Yes.
Like, have you heard of what COE, some shit? Certificate of Entitlement. Like, to get a car, you have to pay like 95,000 SGD for I don't know what's the figure again, but I know it's 5 figures and a fuckloads of it.
Yeah.
Right? Just to get this certificate for you to own the car for 10 years.
Then you renew it every
You need
year.
to renew it, bro. I'm like, shit, bro.
Yeah.
Just to drive a car.
But that's also because, like I said, there is no 100% like beautiful country. Because in Singapore, the land is so scarce that you can't drive. If they were to allow it so easily, I tell you, the jam will be fucked up and your taxis will be like obsolete. You cannot even move really on the roads. They have to limit it, but to compensate for that, they have created a very efficient public transportation system.
But it's still jammed though, they say.
It is very jammed. But imagine if they allowed the COE to be cheaper or accessible to the general public. It's going to be very bad.
Yeah.
But if you look at, because Singapore is a state country. It's
But
literally,
it's a Penang town, lah, bro.
I think it's even small. I'm not even, I can correct me on this. I don't know whether it's the same size or smaller than Penang or, because Penang is a lot of jungle, bro. It's quite big, bro. You know, and Singapore ain't that big, brother. But that's why they can control it so well.
Yeah.
But if you look at like larger cities, like let's say Korea, in Seoul, right? It is the same thing, it's very interconnected. But the moment you go out of Seoul, you go to that place we fucking Gundam Blangdang Sok or whatever.
Gyeongdong Myeonsok.
I bet you eat all cars already, man. So it depends, man. Because Singapore, it's a country state. It's so small. So they have to like blanket. And to them, it's like damn easy blanket one, bro. Because one small place, they're like, oh, no chewing gum. Okay lah, no chewing gum.
But do you think you can live in Singapore?
Yeah, I can live anywhere. We're Malaysians. Malaysians can live anywhere.
It's true, but can you tahan it?
Yeah, you can. I guarantee you, right, a Malaysian can survive anywhere. I know a Malaysian who survived in Uganda. Bro. Is it Uganda? I know it's an African state country, right? And it's landlocked. It's so bad. There's no roads. He stayed there for like 1.5 years, right? And the only reason he moved out is because his son, right, newer generation, got sick, and he's like, "Fuck, I cannot juggle my son." So he told his wife and son, "Go back first. I'll join you back later, just to finish my contract." He worked for the Malaysian government there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's damn bad, bro. You know how bad it is in Africa? That place, I forgot what's the name of the fucking country. It's still dealing in cash. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. There's no cards, no credit card, no debit card there. Okay. So 100% cash. And when you go to the bank, right? You know how you have the counter, right? Behind the counter, normally you have like a safe.
Yeah.
Or like some security door or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Bro, behind this counter in Africa, right, is the cash on the floor, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's all dust, it's powder, you know. And he just takes it, right? And he like, nah, you withdrawing, right?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's that bad, you know. Let me find out his. I know it is Guinea, Guinea.
Guinea.
Yeah, let me just search it on maps so I can show you guys where Guinea is. But basically, he said the conditions that are so poor. His son fell sick so many times, and then the wife was like, "Look, I don't think we can survive here, and it's not good for our son." Oh, it's not landlocked, sorry, but he stayed in a landlocked. Can you go to? Yeah, this is Guinea. Okay, so Guinea is in the African continent, right? But he was saying how it's really poor conditions. I tried to find photos of the hospital later. It's even worse one.
Wow.
Because they were trying for a second child. So when they saw the state of the hospital, they're like, "Lagi, I cannot have this one. It's really bad. It's like one bed only."
Shit.
Yeah, and it's like in a normal condo room like that, bro. You look like condo room.
Wait, so the whole hospital just have one bed?
For the delivery.
But is it like king size though?
No, it's single, bro. I wouldn't know why you need a queen size bed. Like, yo,
Or
what
like
the fuck?
a double decker.
I was gonna say double decker, bro.
It's like one baby. I got you. I come down.
I'm not allowed to show his Insta because it might look very bad, you know. And he still works for the Malaysian government, so he worked in the embassy there. So that's how he has to be shipped. And you know what's the fucked up part? He was shipped to damn nice countries first. You know, he went to Japan first, Then he was like, wow, Japan.
I had to be like, when John started with damn nice country,
We all knew what was coming.
we all knew what was a liner.
No, then after that he went to Budapest, Then he's like, wow, damn
Was it
nice.
damn nice country?
Budapest is nice. It's just not the best.
Second damn nice.
Bro, okay,
First
okay.
runner-up, yeah.
I can't show his fucking what lah. Okay lah, fuck it lah. I don't know whether I just zoom in lah.
Based on everybody's imagination.
Let me just screenshot. Then I show you all how where they cut hair, bro. I start screenshotting stuff that I think is damn epic. Then I show you all the type of conditions they live in, lah. Okay, and in Guinea, right, it's a lot of sandstorms, So over here we have haze and shit, right? So in Guinea, right, you have sandstorms that are so bad, right, that it coats cars and shit, and it's quite char, lah, right? But if you look at the people who live in Guinea, right, they're totally fine. They're like, oh, I guess that's life, lah. What can you do, right? You just live, lor. And a lot of people in Guinea, they speak French.
They look like outside neighbors, bro.
Really?
Yeah, they speak French. They speak French.
Bonjour.
Yeah, really. Let me.
But his photos are really nice though.
Oh, you saw it? Ah?
Yeah, he color graded a bit, bro.
Okay, you can share the screen now. So this is how the majority of the town looks like in Guinea.
Shit.
See, there's no road if you can see. The road is all covered with sand and gravel, and these are the stalls you can buy shit. Okay, this is how the sandstorm looks like. So constantly you would have like sand on your car, lah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, is there a Proton Wira on the left, bro? Why does it look like a
Yeah,
Wira?
it is.
Was this a Wira over there?
Yeah.
Bro, we should open a car wash service in Guinea, lah.
It doesn't work because no one wash their car. They're too poor.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You thought you're gonna be rich.
Yeah, wait.
Now this is where they cut your hair.
Huh?
Yeah, this is a barber. See how they have a what do you call that? Like sample.
At least there's selections.
Yeah. And this is the rest. This is where they cook.
Yeah. I think it's better than Joe's barber.
This is how they cook.
Yung, this one look like outside my apartment, right? Tell me not. Objectively, right?
Partially, not gonna lie.
It looks the same. It's identical. It's basically outside my condo.
But got people cook like that.
God lah.
Fuck you over a fire, Matthew. Over a fire, lan chow. They got gas, okay.
100% God.
They cook over a fire.
They do everything outside one.
On wood. They cook fire.
I don't know if it's wood lah, okay, but it looks like this lah.
It's so true, dude.
It's 100% true.
This could be the other street of Andrew's place as well.
I think so. I'm actually his neighbor.
Yeah.
I don't know any.
Oakland Road.
But basically, he was saying how the country is damn bad. But you don't see a lot of people complaining, lah, right? So my point here is, I think that there are going to be many countries that have like ups and downs.
There's no perfect countries.
There's no perfect country.
It's
Like,
whether you enjoy.
yeah, and even the best countries also are. Let's say lah, you're so perfect.
Yeah.
Like everybody is like drilled into them, to be polite, drilled into not to commit crime, whatever, right? Sure got natural disaster one. Sure fuck you up one.
Shit, I kind of thought of a name. Have you thought of a name? I thought he was saying about a country.
Yeah,
name.
oh.
Yeah,
I purposely don't want to say it.
I love how three of us is like, yes.
I don't think you need a perfect country, man.
You don't need
just
a-
need. I guess, like objectively speaking, right? You should be looking for the best country.
For you.
Sure.
For you.
Yeah, and you can follow stats to figure that out. Man. If you're money driven, you just follow GDP per capita, right? So Singapore, fucking Western countries, probably quite good. You can even go with like the happiness index,
Yeah,
where they
go
fucking
Scandinavia.
survey the shit out of huge population sizes. Nordic countries, the bomb.
Yeah.
But then if you think about it, obviously there are drawbacks, lah.
Yeah.
Right? You work like a dog, 55% tax. Then everything
Kind
goes
of
to
Yeah.
goes to the government, but then the government give you free education, free healthcare, free everything, fucking everything. lah.
Equality.
So, you can follow stats, lah, right? You can trial and error. You don't need. There is no such thing as a perfect country, but you can go to the best for you, lah.
Yeah.
Okay. what?
It's also like a cultural thing. So sometimes it depends on what you like too. Like, remember we went Bali? It's fucking beautiful, right?
But outside of that area, it's not that nice area.
Yeah lah.
We were in such a nice area.
We were a
right?
nice area
So
lah.
we're kind of like blindsided by it. We're like,
No lah, but I've ran like with my friend Jeff to that side of Bali also, and Nick has driven lah. Right, actually all of us here have been to Bali lah, right? And like you can see the harsh conditions of Bali, but you can see the best conditions in Bali also, right?
yeah.
The best,
So-
pretty good though.
The best is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty fucking sick. But you can see lah, a lot of Australians move to Bali, and that's because like, what is there to do in Australia? It's,
What does that do in Bali?
oh bro, but Bali you have
Fucking
such
boxing
luxury,
matches.
bro. You have such luxury for your Aussie dollar,
Yeah,
right?
true.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I think you're worshipped like a god.
Yeah.
Compared to Australia where you're the average Joe lah. So like if you know that the culture is about hospitality, you know that the culture you can live lavishly with what you can get by based on your own currency, you just move there lah. If you really think, but of course there are drawbacks like don't see your family as much.
Yeah.
You don't really have your friends to hang out with and all that. You know.
What about us Malaysian Chinese? Where else we go, it feels very luxury.
There's a Park City.
Probably Chinatown in New York, no? Like, hey, 兄弟,你好哎,兄弟.
Damn expensive there.
你要吃冰淇淋吗?
What's 兄弟?
No idea.
It's like brother.
Brother.
Probably just there lah.
I think the majority of the Malaysian Chinese demographic would go to Singapore, lor.
No, and Australia, bro.
Ah,
Oh,
No, but the question is, where do we go to live lavishly with what we have, right?
yeah.
Much like how Australians go to Bali because it's cheap for them.
to go live lavishly.
Police lah, maybe. Police, you know.
Police is pretty
Nasi
sick.
lemak for 80 cents.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and then maybe Kuantan.
Actually, not many places. You can go to Ulu, Vietnam, probably. Ho Chi Minh is not cheap.
Is it? It's expensive there as well.
It's quite. I just got back from there.
Is it expensive?
I think a coffee was like, okay lah, it's about there, like about $9-10.
You can't live lavishly, lah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Thailand, you're actually poorer now. Congrats.
Yeah.
Whew.
Andrew with his stats. Come on, hit me up.
Cambodia, maybe.
Bro, you want me to go there lose a limb, is it?
Cambodia.
Yeah.
You know those kind of shit? Do you want to work in Cambodia? 8,000 a month, you know?
Oh, yeah. Fuck you up and start stabbing you and shit.
Yeah, bro, they just send a toll back to your parents, bro. The fucking souvenir. Your son is doing fine. Just without the toll. Yeah. Like literally, bro.
One step closer to
bro,
Nick
I don't
Vujicic.
fuck with Cambodians, man. All the people at Chempuchai, be careful. What's Chempuchai? Chempuchai is Cambodian Chinese, bro. It becomes such a joke, bro. People, the way they pronounce it is like Chempuchai.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, dude.
But I see all those like hardcore videos on the dark web where they kena stabbing and all that one lah. Like people send me link there, open I'm like wow. Fuck,
Oh my
You need
god.
Have you
new
seen that shit?
friends,
No.
John.
Bro, it's how it's all guys lah, my group. They all just send, hey bro, you saw this shit lah. Fuck. Then they send. Then even you all send me the fucking links lah. Fuck you guys. Bro, I saw one right. There was a guy who chased two people eating out with a para, right? I think swipe the hand can fly off, bro. Keith
my
is the one to
goodness.
send, right? Was it Keith? We were sitting having dinner or some shit, ma.
No,
I think so. I think Keith has quite a lot of these
No, I
things
think
also.
I think that's me. I'm the one who sent you that
Fuck
shit.
you.
Bro, fuck, man.
You see? No lah, but I think for me, I don't think there's many places to live in lavishly lah. Honestly speaking, at this point, right, the Malaysian right will be pushed to a point that they will come up with something creative, and I'm very sure they will. My prediction is a lot of people will move out of the city, but there will be like a group that is damn smart, and they will collaborate together and like have 20-30 people, like really really wealthy motherfuckers, and they'll be like, hey, let's move to Tanjong Malim. Or let's move to like Slim River or like some fucking ulu place, right? And then we just develop there only. Fuck everything around it, right? Then they will just like gentrify the shit out of it. Have like homestays, Airbnbs, all those like boutique hotels. Go and like revamp those mini shop lot houses. Have small businesses, cafes, restaurants, that type of shit. That small community will go there and people will go there for day tourism. And then right, you'll be fucking wealthy there because cost of living there fucking cheap.
Then we call it Lubang Jaya. I can't think of a better name, so.
I don't think Malaysia will ever make it, to be honest.
To do that,
To amount to anything substantial. Like, honestly, I think we're quite in the shit, to be honest.
it is. But what I'm trying to say is there will be a small group like that, I think.
I don't think
They
so.
really
also.
cannot tahan. Really?
I think a majority of rich people are just going to leave Malaysia.
Oh, is it? Brain
Actually,
drain as
that's
fuck.
true. That's true.
Because, I mean, there are largely two components. One, your tax is obscenely high for what you're getting. For
Okay.
what you're getting is key here because Nordic countries, they pay more, but they're happy because it actually goes to something meaningful.
Or because your tax is not going anywhere.
Yeah. So people are actually okay to pay tax, but the question is where does it go? And if it's not going anywhere useful, then I'm pissed off. So over here, you pay really high tax for garbage. So like max, I think 26% income tax if you're an employee. And then two, if you are rich, your subsidies are beginning to get cut.
Oh shit, you're right.
Your electricity, your petrol, you get fucked for being successful here. Which is like, why?
When it's already so bad because you don't take care of anything else.
Yeah, like I get it. You want to tax the rich because they have more margin to play with. But then if you don't use the margin for good, then fuck you. Right? So most rich people will leave. And when your rich people now leave, their children who are likely to be rich also will be born in other countries.
Yeah.
So you'll get this perpetual decline of rich people.
Then less investors,
That's everything.
businesses.
So we're in the shit, right? So
Okay.
that pretty much settles it. Unless you have ultra wealthy who do it now. Then maybe, but I doubt they're doing it now.
Do it what? Like,
Like do whatever you said, Lubang Jaya, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But in all likelihood, they're not doing it. If you're,
because the return also not that high lah.
if you're ultra rich, right? Like ultra fuck it, bro. I'm in London having fuck all. Gordon Ramsay is my neighbor kind of shit, right?
True that.
So probably not lah. I'm not saying you'll never amount to anything.
What's the percent chance? What's the Andrew Ng
I think
percent?
it's like 98% failure.
98% Malaysia going down the drain.
Yeah, pretty
Okay lah, I
much.
go find Australian, like fucking, I just fuck MVP lah. See you guys. I'll tell mom later. I'll
You
tell
can
mom
just
later.
run MVP elsewhere. It's
I'll
fine.
just tell mom,
we
hey
should
mom,
just
Andrew said 98% failure.
Yeah,
this country no hope. I don't know lah.
fucking
Like
GG.
that's I'll take Nick and you. We go work somewhere else.
I mean,
fuck
if
it lah.
you're content with
He's gonna be like, what the fuck happened?
if your current life, if you're content with the current life, it's fine lah. You stay here, you live, you have a good time, and then you die, and then fine
Yeah,
lah.
lor. But it would affect you slowly because if all the mega rich goes, businesses go, potential business go, then you're like, bro, what the fuck am I doing here? Because you start to see, and I feel like recently it's been hitting us really hard, especially with the cost of living and everything here.
Yeah.
It's really hard, man.
Yeah.
Like I think a decent meal is like 15, and 15 is a lot of money, mate. Our salaries don't go as high, and it doesn't match like the cost of living. It's so difficult, bro.
You're gonna wing.
What's a wing?
Like salary not that high. Wing.
I don't need to wing, bro.
Oh.
I bling, bro.
Oh, wing.
Blink, Jesus.
Damn, you not going subtle, my guy. I thought he's gonna go wing a bit, you know what I mean?
It's bad, man. I feel, and it's not just me. I feel like all my friends are feeling it. All of them, and they're like, dude, what the fuck? How
Everything's
can?
so fucking expensive.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I saw right, Ipudo 40 ringgit, bro. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's a third of my grocery bill. And that's my weekly grocery bill,
Better make holy water soup, man.
It's so ridiculous, bro. But then I don't know how, right? People can still afford it. I'm like, that means those are the ultra rich, is it?
Actually, Malaysia has got a lot of, like, we
The
have
hidden
a lot of
wealth
rich
starting
man,
on
right? To be honest, because if you think about it, we Malaysians there's so many of us, just in the circle of our friends, right? How many of them actually have went overseas, like, for years and years and pump money to there, Like, they would just fly there and study, all this kind of thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't get that luxury,
Right.
But, like, it's okay, I still thank my mom for everything, but I have
There are
a lot of
people who
friends,
do.
right? They're like, oh,
Study
I'm going to
London, South Australia, yeah.
I'm going to, like, fucking...
Those people are
Melbourne.
going to die already, by the way.
What?
The people who could afford to send their kids, aka our parents' generation, they're all going to die soon.
Yeah,
We are we're the first generation to be substantially poorer than our parents. So very likely anything forward is going to be fucked. No way anybody here, if we have kids, can send our kids overseas at this point in time.
Fuck
Yeah.
me. This is gonna be a very depressing podcast, huh? I tell you, whoever watched this, they're gonna
GG,
start
bro.
crying. Sit in a corner. of the
Can
room.
send. If you are Mara student, that one government can send. Still possible
Nobody in this room can.
for obvious reasons.
Yep.
Obviously.
Since I check my skin color thing.
Skin color can pass, your name cannot pass through.
Every morning I wake up, I'm like, yeah, same. Fuck.
I think I'm pretty dark. I think I'm okay. I'm pretty proud.
White time, fuck already.
Fuck, I tell you.
哎，我是中国人啊。I think you still can lah, but you won't be able to send to a nice overseas place ah. Or you send to more Asian countries for studying, Taiwan, Japan, Korea. Like I've seen that trend slowly. Like the generation in between us and our kids, like the younger one. Like for example, if
The
they are
00s?
no, yeah. Actually 05, 04 like that. Like they are hitting that college years, and the ones that study abroad also, it's not even in like Ang Moh countries anymore. It would be Asian countries. Like I know a few people who study in Japan and Korea who like watch the vlogs and everything. Because sending to Asia is just not as bad,
Yeah.
you know. So you still can send overseas. I mean, I remain somewhat optimistic in that sense.
Yeah.
But I think if you were to send to a Western country, you would have to be sponsored to a certain extent, or like you have a scholarship that's very good. Like I think in Germany there are a lot of scholarships, if I'm not mistaken, in engineering.
Yeah.
You still can go there.
I mean, Germany is free education.
Yeah, it is
so-
free, but you need to have a somewhat sponsorship to live there and everything also.
Yeah.
And then you would have to be under a contract also. You come back, you work in a certain firm or whatever, or you work there, lor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how, like, a lot of like our parents' generation, those people can actually afford all these kind of things. It's so fucking, because even if it's just Sunway, right? Like I remember my cost for like 3 years and a half was like almost 130,000.
Oh my god.
Just the cost itself. Of course, you're gonna buy like cameras and shit, right? So those kind of adds up, you know. Like sometimes I just sit down in my room, right? I can't help but to think, right? How the fuck did my mom fork those money out? You get what I mean?
They had when they bought property, it boomed like nobody's business, and everyone needed a place to stay.
Yeah.
So everybody bought property, and it 10x,
Yeah.
20x for some people. So it was like by default, everybody got lucky, and it was a life hack for everyone.
Bro, their problem last time it's not enough money, bro. Their problem is which clubhouse should I choose to swim, you know.
Jeez.
True or not? That's their problem last time, you know. Their problem last time is what type of luxury I want to afford, you know.
Yeah.
Let that sink in, bro. Like, just think about it. For us now, we have to consider...
Which Kai fund we want to go to?
yeah. Because one will amount to double digit or one will amount to single digit. For them last time is, which clubhouse should I go to so I can learn how to swim, play tennis, squash, badminton, play pool. That was their luxury. And I only go there once a week. That's the difference, bro. And their salary is okay.
It's the
Because
same now, actually.
the salary, right, okay, to them, it's not high. But everything was so cheap.
It was more of like more equal, more balanced. And now
Everything-
it's like here, our salary is here, but things are like there.
Actually, all this doesn't really piss me off. The thing that really pisses me off is when they say back in my day I could have done this. That one I really saw a computer then. Fuck. That one really that upsetting, bro. That one is like you're so dense, bro. You're so thick, you know. Like you can't even. Oh shit, man! Your fucking mind, right? For you to process an image, right, to hit your brain, right, takes you at least 2 years, you know. Oh fuck! I just saw a leaf like that, but 2 years later. To them, it's so slow in that sense. You know, they cannot understand, and then they're going to throw that card at you instinctively because it's a very reactive response. Just like how most Malaysians watch the Jocelyn Chia.
But
Now, commercial break. Daddy Andrew will start giving us stats.
at least we can live long enough to experience Apple Vision Pro.
But not afford it.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Because we can
Key in
see it on YouTube.
Yamcha, key in Yamcha session 2023 to get 5% off. Yeah, in your pre-order.
5% of 3.5 is a lot of money. 350 is $175 US.
$175 equals to how many ringgit? Fuck all. I don't know. I'm not good with my maths.
About 700.
4.61, 350,
which is
700,
750.
850.
Mm.
850 ringgit. You do not get that discount. You can't even afford one of you, bro.
If you want a masterclass of viewpoint in life, find Andrew Ng.
Yes.
We can start
bro.
taking photo shoot with you. Lah.
That day I fucking showering, right? I was thinking, oh my days, give it 20 years. I will have enough money to buy the equivalent of a Vision Pro then. At the time of my life, bro. At the time of my life. And older generations never even conceived of this. The fact you can fucking click.
It's not click, it's using hand gesture.
Exactly. You just click like that, you look.
Oh, you mean clicking with your hand? I thought you were using it. I thought you're impersonating a controller. I'm like, what kind of controller looks like this?
Bro, this is the controller, bro. Who fucking... Oh my days.
But what happens if you're amputated? You know, you can.
Don't know lah. Maybe you got...
You swing.
You do with your toes lah. You do with your toes. Like,
I don't know. But you know, what's the point of living so far when you can't experience it? You can't afford it. I think it's difficult, man.
But there are people who go abroad, right? Let's just say, right, your parents send you overseas or whatever, right? There are gonna be people over there alone, right? They're gonna feel depressed. But is it even good for them?
Oh, I don't understand. Say that again.
Like my cousin went over to Melbourne for like study for one and a half a year, and he said after a year he felt so depressed
What?
because he just couldn't mingle in the culture.
Oh, you cannot make friends,
He couldn't, like he just couldn't at all. People just wouldn't want to talk to him, right? And I don't know why.
Actually, maybe that time when I went overseas, I didn't really look at my phone. Holy
You
shit.
enjoying yourself?
I did. I had fun. I actually just dreamt about SF last night. Funny.
Damn.
Yeah, I dreamt that all of us were there. And then like my mom was like, everybody need to fork out money to go to Japan. I'm like, Mom, that doesn't make any sense.
sounds great to me, man. SF to Japan.
Yeah. I was like, what? Then in my head, I'm like, oh, confirm dream. Stupid story.
Yeah.
No plot one.
The only bridge I've ever went to is the LDB bridge. It looks close enough, lah, right? You know, we're crossing somewhere. That one, a bit like SF bridge. A little short only.
No, but I think at my time, at least during my era, the 2010s era, when I was in SF, nobody really looked at their phone, bro. Now that I think about it, because that time, it's the transition between most people who are using like flip phones or Blackberries to iPhone and Samsung or whatever fuck lah.
Shit, then I just thought of it, John. Then how do you contact like your family back here?
I just Facebook message them on the laptop.
Oh shit.
Or email. Yeah. I didn't really WhatsApp them.
Fuck email.
Yeah.
They're like, dear mother, I am in need of some cash right now.
I say, hey mom, but yeah, that's the same.
Then after
That is
six,
the gist of
after
it.
6 working days, dear John, I have wired you the money.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
John's at the street already, like, man,
Shit. You missed the
could have been
rent.
earlier.
Yeah, and last time wire transfer take few days one.
Shit, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Even you also. We didn't look at our phone that much, we. Did you look at it a lot? I don't think, because it's so slow, bro. Like when you want to connect, it's only 3G.
Oh.
3G is max, you know. And last time, 3G is so slow, you know. You like load Instagram, you're like, lazy load. Just turn it off and just go walk. Enjoy the day.
Look, like, don't you feel like it makes John feel so ancient?
Yeah, man.
Right?
I don't, bro, you know last time when I ran, I didn't even run with my phone, you know. I ran with like an iPod, that's it.
Oh, dude. I just remember iPod right now.
Yeah, I ran with an iPod and then I just took my bus back. So I only carry one iPod, the wire earphones, like those, and my bus card. That's it. And some cash. So I can go buy a drink. I didn't even care if like someone stabbed me in the park or some shit and then oh shit.
Yeah, I just don't take your iPod.
Just take my iPod lah, my
Oh,
bus pass lah. That's it lah. Like what else can you rob with me and my cash lah? Nothing, man. You know?
Yeah.
There wasn't much. I really didn't even look at my phone, bro. In fact, I was so angry when I threw my phone. That's how useless the phone was to me.
Damn.
No, I had my phone. My phone is pretty great.
Yeah? But did you use it a lot? I don't think we use it a lot, bro.
I use it to travel, like Google Maps and shit, all the time. I would never leave without my phone.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. My generation, yours was quite different anyway.
I guess technology moved really quickly.
Yeah, that time is quite fast, bro. Like iPhone 4, that time when I was in America, iPhone 5 was just introduced. At like when I was finishing my college time, university time. iPhone 5 introduced when I finishing already.
Shit, now it's already 15, bro.
I fucked up old, bro.
But they skip 9 lah, you know, so you're not that bad.
They skip 9 lah, true lah. So,
To the audiences, now you kind of know,
yeah.
you know.
And that time when I was watching TV, right, like TV shows on the screen, it's like, I think if I'm not mistaken, it's Game of Thrones was coming out.
Oh shit! Wow, that's
Wow,
damn
damn.
fucking long ago.
Yeah, Game of Thrones was an ongoing show, and then Breaking Bad was an ongoing show. So Breaking Bad, when it came out, right, and we were still using flip phone in the show, bro.
Shit, bro.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's quite normal.
It was still Phineas and Ferb days, bro. That time.
Venus and
Phineas and
Ferb.
Ferb.
Yeah, context-wise, I think Yong was like, what, 25 only, right, you know?
I'm 25.
young lad,
6 years younger.
Andrew, don't make it sound like you're damn fucking old.
young lad, bro. 25, man.
So to give everybody, after 6 more years, John will retire already. Yeah.
No, I'll be dead somewhere at the beach lah, at this point. But yeah, I think at the time, I didn't even look at my phone. I didn't really look at tag also. I think at that time, right, I think Instagram just started, bro.
No way.
Yeah. I think Instagram just started like 2 years before I went to US. Instagram just started, and I was like, I don't understand why people use Instagram. It's
But
so
in the
stupid.
grand scheme of things, right, did you like America? Do you think US is better than Malaysia?
No, I like I said, I think when I was there, I appreciated it, you know. But then like there were a few instances where my ex had to go to a hospital, and I was like, "Why you go to a hospital? Go clinic." They're like, "John, there's no clinics here." I'm like the John Cena meme. There's no clinic in America, bro. You have to go hospital. And weekend, right, must go ER and emergency room one.
What?
Yeah, so if you cut yourself with glass or some shit, right, you have to patch yourself up or you go to a hospital. And hospital not cheap. Because if you don't have insurance, you're fucked already. That's one. And number two, when you eat out, you have to tip. So if let's say your meal costs like $15, $20, let's say $20, you have to tip like extra $3, $4 man.
Damn.
Yeah, 20% is the minimum last time. Now I don't know lah. So you're paying 25 for that, including like tax and shit like that. So you pay like per person is mad one.
Unless you tap out, then you don't need to tip.
Shit, bro.
Yeah. So I think at the time I was very frustrated. So when I came back to Malaysia, then I had like limau ice. Then the guy says satu ringgit, 10 sen or some shit like that lah. 150 ah. I'm like, wow. Damn. And then you let me walk out here without tipping you.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. quite wild.
Fuck, actually, I cannot say much. I fucking love Malaysia. Negara.
Even in Singapore, don't you think, bro? When we went Shake Shack, we saw the price. We were like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Bro, I tell you, anywhere we walk in Singapore, bro, it feels like I'm a criminal, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Also.
Yeah, it's true. Everywhere, right? Bro, I tell you, me and John walk, right? I thought it just felt like
Eyes
we
were
just
on
don't-
you.
Yeah, it just feel like the CCTVs everywhere, lah. We
Wow.
couldn't do anything, bro. I can't. I don't even dare to jaywalk, bro.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring that Cheras culture into that, but like
Churrascal.
every time someone look at me, right, like look at me weirdly, right, I was gonna give my hands out. Like, come on, let's just go. Do it, bro.
That time when we went to Singapore, he hadn't been to Singapore in 10 years.
Oh, long time.
So it was a big difference. But to him, right, I think he skipped that golden age of Singapore also. Like, bro, Singapore is quite bad, man. Now I see like so many foreign workers. Remember? So many, bro. I've never seen that many foreign workers in my life, dude. It's like Myanmar, Bangladesh, Filipinos, they're all dancing or doing TikToks on Orchard Road and they're just camping there. Like, wow, it's a lot, man. And I was like, wow. And I was telling you, wow, you're gonna have the time of your life, bro. Singapore is gonna be damn sick. You're gonna love it, bro. Like food here, it's like quite expensive, but the local food is quite shit. But then like, you get a lot of accessibility. Then he's like, John, this is quite rubbish, yeah? Then I was like, it's damn clean, bro. Then we walking around, there's like cigarette butts on the fucking everywhere. It's a mess, bro. Rubbish everywhere, people sleeping on the floor. Then we were like, okay, maybe I was wrong. We go to a cafe somewhere, like a nice cafe to do work, right? It's so dirty, Like they don't clean up after themselves. There's like coffee cups everywhere,
It's quite
tissue
rude
paper.
also, quite rude.
Quite rude also.
Yeah.
And we're like, wow, maybe I was wrong, because I was trying to like flip my mindset. I try to be more positive, I'm like, no, I have to be more positive. I can't like look at the negative things. Then I was telling you, it's not bad, man. Singapore is pretty good. I go there, I'm like, negative. Fuck Singapore.
I remember the image of like going out when we just reached to this mall area where we say we wanted to sit down and do work, right? Imagine Pavilion KL, right? The outside, the entire whole stretch of the streets, right? You get people lying down like picnic on the floor. All these are foreigners, okay? Like Indonesians, I don't know, Philippines.
Sure.
And they were like they were dressed nicely with makeup, and a bunch of them have their phone stands over there and doing like TikTok dance and like fucking live karaoke session. And
Doing
you should thank them for making the company still successful. I know because of that.
I doubt they have any views, but okay.
But it's them, you know what I mean?
They're doing catwalk, doing catwalks.
Dude, they were literally doing catwalks, like practicing catwalks in the public park, all this kind of shit. I was like, John, you're telling me this is Singapore?
I was like, yeah,
I think I
unfortunately.
know which mall. I forget the name, but I know.
It's Ion. It's Ion, Drew.
It's the rich people,
I
like
see.
the
It's Ion Orchard, dude. It is literally the best mall there. Already.
Yeah, bro, you get like Chanel, Dior, LV
Gucci
everywhere.
and shit. Then in front there is all just people picnicking, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's wild, man. I think after COVID, really big difference. Really big. Because I think a lot of foreign workers, they're like from Malaysia. They're like, why should I work in Malaysia? Because currency is low, so I work in Singapore. So mass shift. And that's why we have a very poor manpower. We have a manpower problem now. Lah. So that's why now it's just overflowing now in Singapore.
It's damn mad, bro. Like, not gonna lie, if I'm a Singaporean, like, it wouldn't be the nicest thing also, lah. Imagine your own luxury place, right, which is a fucking Pavilion KL, right? You're having this site, bro.
right.
You know,
And it's not even just there. We stayed in
Jurong.
we stayed in Jurong. So we went to a local mall in Jurong. Even more there, bro.
They were chilling, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, guys, they were chilling, lying down everywhere. They
Like
could
next to
lie
the
down.
bank, like OCBC bank, lying down there, drinking beer. Then me and Yong like, wow, I don't even see this in KL, dude.
Yeah, I actually secretly filmed a bit, some footages, right? Like some video, I was like, walk past, I was just trying to show my parents, my girlfriend, like, this is the state of Singapore. You know what I mean? We always thought like Singapore is like the shit. You know?
Changed so much. Of
Then you go
Singapore.
there, it's like,
You bro, airdrop me, bro. I can play now. It's really damn crazy. I vlogged it also lah, but I didn't vlog the cow one lah. I don't know whether he
shit,
vlogged.
bro, I reset them.
Oh, you reset your phone. What to do? It's quite bad. lah.
Singapore is a nice place if you're rich, though. That doesn't change.
Everywhere is a nice place if you're rich, bro.
Fuck, I don't know.
Singapore even more so.
Unless North Korea lah, then maybe not so lah.
Because if you're
Pyongyang.
if you're rich here globally on a global level, you're not that rich, ma. If you're rich in Singapore, you're rich in general.
I think yes, but at the same time, if you're rich here, you can easily become richer than a rich person in Singapore if you know how to make use of Malaysia.
But you can enjoy this nation more.
Wait, how?
bro, tax free, bro. Tax free, bro. Whatever we're doing right here in the podcast, tax free, bro. Watch out, Singapore.
No, I think if you're rich in Malaysia, let's say you have 1 million ringgit, okay, versus you have 1 million Sing.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have 1 million ringgit, I straight away start company, find a way to earn more than 1 million. In Singapore, it's damn hard to start anything. You highlight, you're like, oh shit, how do I grow 1 million Sing? You hang already. But here, right, start 3 company, let's fucking go.
No, you're thinking about this from the perspective of a small business owner, in which case that is probably true lah. But if you think about it from a corporate setting,
your constant income, and then
if you have $1 million Sing dollars, I assume you also have, you are more likely to have more important connections within Singapore.
oh, true.
than you are in
International
Malaysia.
relations as well. Yeah.
So you can fucking ask your investment banker friends where stock prices are headed to, fucking short, fucking long, whatever the fuck lah, right? Probably you fucking 10x it because you know you have a friend who knows everything behind the scenes.
If they give lah.
Sure, but I'm saying it's a different perspective.
Oh.
From a small business perspective, yes lah. If you have $1 million in Malaysia, you can probably do a lot more.
Yeah.
But from a different perspective, you have a larger advantage in Singapore.
I think also cost of living in Singapore higher, right? So that 1 million Sing drop quite fast, bro.
High lah. But
Drop quite
honestly,
fast,
I
You
suspect.
ran also straight, bro. I only got 10 years left, bro.
Yeah, rent prices have increased the highest in Singapore than any other city in the world, including the likes of fucking Hollywood or
Yeah.
New York or whatever lah, right?
But that's because a lot of people in America, the bigger states like New York, like SF, like LA, they all fuck it, they move. That's why I think I predict it's going to happen in Malaysia because we have land. Singapore cannot move, bro. You highlight, you like, HDB flat, HDB flat, bro. I'm HDB flat forever, bro. Same toilet forever, next 20 years, bro. Where's my next 10 million? I don't know.
Next travel destination, JB. They're like, oh, school holiday.
Because
where you
the
wanna go?
majority of Singaporeans don't live a lavish life. They
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, they don't.
They live a very, very highlight.
Just there, they're just
Correct lah, correct.
there.
They're part of the system only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're luxury, what's that, travel places, JB, they say JBO. They can't go somewhere else.
But if you're Malaysian, right, you got 1 million ringgit. Oh fuck, my wire potong. Already. If you got 1 million ringgit, right?
We could do a lot.
Yeah, I can do a lot. A lot, man. Even with the ringgit and Sing difference, 1 mil ringgit, right? Wow, I can think of
don't
so many
think-
things.
Drew, think about it, Drew.
I think you can do a lot. I think you do less than what you think you can do.
Huh?
1 million is not going to get you that far lah.
Wait, compared to 1 mil Sing, I think quite far.
Fuck me, man. You
I
know
think
what?
1 mil Sing you can go a lot further lor.
I think 1 mil Sing, if you go Australia, you take 1 mil Sing, you go to Malaysia,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Yeah lah. That one, if you think about it that way, absolutely.
No, the smartest way to do it is you got 1 million Sing, you do it in Indonesia. You know, fuck all Malaysia lah. Fucking we got 10% of Indonesia's population. Why the fuck you stopping? You limiting yourself here, bro?
Yeah. If you
Andrew
go
is definitely a top class. You top class student, is it?
No, bro.
second class,
Second class.
Second class, yeah.
Second class, but number 1 of the second class.
No, bro.
last in second
Middle
class.
lah, middle second class lah.
Fuck me, man. This Andrew. Bro, I need you, right? Every single morning, right? Andrew, just send me a voice mode and say you're like, bro, you're poor. Work hard. 1 million ringgit equals nothing. You know, just send me that shit every morning.
But it really, objectively, is not that much, right? You buy a house, you are dead. You're probably in debt still.
Where you buy house?
Well, like in Singapore and Malaysia.
In Malaysia, 1 million ringgit, you buy a terrace house, 700.
Yeah.
Realistically, maybe closer to 800.
Then you touch up everything gone. already.
Done line, you're dead already.
But if you have 1 million, you're not gonna buy a house, bro. You know, if you have 1 million ringgit, you're not gonna buy a house. You just want to grow that 1 million. Confirm, bro. If you got 1 million Sing, you feel like, chill a bit lah. Go buy HDB flat.
Yeah.
Then you have to shimmy to toilet. Oh shit, so tight, but it's okay. I got my own spot.
Today I can afford a bigger bucket to pee lah.
Then you like, sons, today I expanded the house. Huh? You eat me? Yeah, I can move my elbow.
Today I can afford
Oh shit! Now I can traffic in one direction.
Oh my days.
Bro, in Malaysia, I can run 100 meters while trafficking, bro. In my own house.
Bro, 1 million ringgit, right? They can upgrade from single bed to queen bed, bro. They're like, kids, I'm just telling you, all 6 of us no longer asleep in a super single. Today, daddy's gonna buy a fucking double decker. Still super single?
That is, your 5 kids are like, but that way you see under the bed.
Damn bad.
Maybe neighbor Auntie Lima, she don't have kids already. You can sleep there for a while lah.
Bro, Singapore's fucked lah, bro. It's so small, bro. You cannot live. There's a cap, bro. It's like number of Bitcoin, you know. It's a cap, bro. But you got 1 mil ringgit. Oh, I tell you, I look at Tanjung Malim, I'm licking my lips, motherfucker.
Lubang Jaya, let's go.
I'm going to buy a big ass building, host multiple businesses, put all my connections in Malaysia, guys. We're going to start this fucking new economy. Fucking cost of living in Tanjung Malim, fucking cheap. We're going to live there. We're going to move the whole fucking city there. Going to do an entertainment business. Go put everywhere there. Every time I got one, like people fly to Malaysia, I have a guest, right? I fucking private driving, all to come with Tanjung Malim. I go interview the fella, podcast. Oh my god, Drew. It's the new Joe Rogan shit, bro. But in Tanjung Malim, Drew.
Your 1 million will really not get you that far.
Bro, true.
I promise you, it is not that much. It's not gonna get you that far.
You know how much, right? It's a fucking bungalow in Perlis, bro.
200k maybe.
Yeah, bro.
Still, that's already 20% of your equity.
Just thinking about it, bro. That bungalow, right? That bungalow, I can traffic it and run around it. And come,
You know, you can go to Maybank, right? Get a mortgage for like low interest, 3.8% maybe.
Okay.
You can get yourself that bungalow in Perlis right now.
I know. True. My point is, I have 1 million now. Fuck the police. How much is a building?
Quick question, John. Is there a segment, right, in the podcast
That we even continue talking about the Jocelyn Chia thing.
ever a guest, right, really needed to take a piss?
Yeah, all the time. Just go take a piss, lah.
Oh shit, man.
Go for it, man. I
Thanks,
think it's how cold it is, lah, probably.
Thank you, man. Like, thank you for the blessings, guys. I'll be back.
Bro, Tanjung Malim shop are fucking expensive. 450k, my god. Maybe highlight lah. Cannot do Tanjung Malim.
Cannot, bro. 1 million is honestly not that much, lah.
No lah, but then again, it's shit market now lah.
You want me to show? What?
Can show lah, up to you. It's quite shit lah. Wait, this one quite nice though. 400k, 300k. Wow, this one look like you rape children here, bro. Serious, dude. Look at the roof, bro.
This one look like the Conjuring's place.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
haunted, right?
Yeah, bro.
Why got durian?
I think it's a commercial lot. Like you can like, so it's like a farm, maybe. Orchard.
Orchard. Oh.
Wow, bro.
Wow.
You can buy an orchard, right? Fucking crazy, man. Wow, 170k for land. You have to go further, lah. But it's possible, man. You know? You can live there with so low cost of living, you know. So low.
But then you're in fuck all. Nowhere,
No,
Narnia.
but that's why you have to start an economy. You have to be proactive, lah, right? With 1 million ringgit, you have to be proactive. That one for sure. But if you're a Singaporean dollar 1 million, you have to be somewhat reactive in terms of earning the dollars. You have to like forecast where market's going. You have to like channel your investments. You have to play smart and all that. But I think with 1 million ringgit in Malaysia, you can sheer force it. Sheer force, bro. Come on, man. Think about it. What do you think? What do you think?
What I think?
I'd rather take the 1 million sing any day, lah,
I mean, because you think about currency,
which plays a big factor.
it does. But if you are like confined to that area only, that's the hypothetical question, right?
I would still be down for 1 million sing.
Is it?
I park 1 million sing
Then you go live in Malaysia.
in the stock market,
Oh.
10% per annum.
Then you go
Get
live in a
100K
cheaper-
I get 100k per year. That's like just shy of 10k per month. I can buy like fucking 4 iPhones, bro, every month.
Wow, that's quite sick. Then you don't live in Singapore, just park it there. Yeah.
Because
Just park it there.
Yeah,
I go to Bali or some shit, right? Vibe with the Australians there. I don't know. Fuck,
why
life is great,
What
man.
I feel right is you want 1 million to expand to develop Tanjung Malim. I don't think it's enough, bro.
No, you must expand with people.
With people.
Yeah, cannot solo lah.
Can I just say something? The toilet was very spacious. My both elbows were out. I could actually
No lah, Singapore got a lot of land lah. They're reclaiming what. That's all they can do, ma.
They're peeing in the ocean lah. You know, just, if they really cannot tahan, just go to the side of the ocean at the JB.
Actually,
beach.
if Singapore reclaim land, where they get the land from? Like, they get the resources from Malaysia. Fucker, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
You know they've
pay
been
us up.
stealing sand. I saw a news before. They stole some sand to build more lands.
They stole sand from Malaysia.
I don't fucking know where lah.
I
Maybe
think
from
they
fucking Port Dickson. It is.
I think they
Oh my guy.
Probably they import sand from Johor, probably.
Some shit
Yeah,
lah. Because
it's
I
quite
heard that's
far,
how
bro.
they expand their land. You know.
Yeah lah, they pour sand into the ocean lah.
Which is fair, right? They buy it from us. Unless they stole it, lah. But I doubt they stole the majority, lah, right?
Yeah, how do
They
you
bought-
steal so much and then not get caught? That's quite ridiculous. Yeah.
I don't know, just get like some fucking 5-year-old kid, just take a bucket, like, hey, slowly walk. Back and forth, right?
You see the kid far away, just throw the sand in the ocean.
It's just like, hey, I got this task, 500 kids, just go there.
The real joke is the kid is Malaysian.
Some charity organization. Okay, you later you pour into the bin, okay, the raw bin there.
I think if for them, they just reclaim land only.
How do they reclaim?
They just pour. Like Malacca is
Oh.
reclaimed land. They pour more sand and then they have a foundation and then they just create stuff on top. Port Dickson also is reclaimed land.
Ooh.
Yeah, a part of Port Dickson, I remember. Even, what's that called? Lexus Hibiscus. Is it Lexus Hibiscus?
Yes.
Sepang.
That's the one in-
No, Sedang. Sepang.
Port Dickson is the OG one. There's one in Sepang also.
Alright, yeah, I know that's one. Is Sepang.
There. Sure. You open your share screen. You see?
It's what Maldives want to be, bro.
Yeah.
Wow, Maldives.
Oh, shoot.
Not gonna lie, it looks a little bit odd shape from one angle. Just
Also like Saudi Arabia.
It looks like a flower.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Isn't that Bunga Raya?
Yeah, I think so.
This is Bunga Raya.
It's either
This
that,
picture is nice though.
or it's either that, or it's like a really oddly shaped penis.
The
with
hotel
like
not a nice one,
5
though.
balls. Yeah, it's a terrible hotel.
Five
It's a bit
balls
gnarly
and one
inside.
penis.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also, it's very hard to maintain, like, because you've got salt and
It is really tough. But I think in Malacca also they reclaim a lot of land, bro.
yeah,
Right?
that's true.
Even now, Penang also reclaiming land, bro.
Yo, Andrew, I got a quick question. Are you the type of guys that look a lot into facts and stuff?
Probably, yeah.
Do you ever just like get intrigued, like looking some videos, 10 minutes, like, did you know?
I like watching TikTok videos where they talk about like what's the state capital of whatever country.
Not Bigo.
No, not Bigo.
What's
haven't,
Bigo?
Haven't downloaded that yet. Maybe tonight I continue.
TikTok collab. TikTok collab.
Look at this shit. This is how much reclaimed land is in Malacca right now.
Oh shit!
Yeah, all this is reclaimed land, bro.
Like, they just build it there.
It's quite mad, right? Yeah, just pour sand until
You could have shaped it nicer, lah, but it's fine. Lah.
I think they're still in the process of it. It's Klebang, I think.
Oh, Klebang.
Yeah.
There's a very famous like Klebang coconut some shit.
Coconut shake.
They always
Coconut
say-
shake. Bro, I think I went there to Klebang like almost 10 years ago now with Yuren and everybody, right? Then we all just like take picture in the sand, quite sick.
Right. It looks like a desert, that is right.
Yeah, yeah,
I remember
that-
they can take photos.
But then Yuren's Hilux got stuck in the sand.
Shit.
Yeah, then
Singapore got not? Singapore no? Like a man-made desert, bro. We can take Dubai photos there, bro.
I don't know about Singapore reclaimed land though.
Bro, the only way they can go for sand, right, is Sentosa, bro. You know that man-made beach, right? Sentosa beach.
I don't know. I actually haven't been to Sentosa before in my life.
Bro, you should go Sentosa, bro. It's
Holy
like a hardcore tourist spot there. They had a man-made beach over there.
Bro,
That's
check-
where you only get the Singaporean girls wear bikinis there, bro.
Oh yeah, because they cannot wear
It
anywhere
looks like
else.
Coney Island, lah. which is
Wow,
not a
damn
compliment.
crazy, bro. The pink color is reclaimed land in Singapore. It's almost 30% of their country
Dude,
now.
isn't it like the bottom left is where the Tuas area is at? Where we at?
Over here, Tuas is here, somewhere here. But their reclaimed land is fucking mad. It's almost 30% of the country now. There should be a law about this, right? Like, how can you just keep reclaiming land from the ocean, bro? The ocean is nobody's property, bro. You just keep claiming, lah. Fuck it, lah. Let claim all pure land, bro. The whole world's pure land, bro.
It's still under their jurisdiction. It's a 200-kilometer radius from the edge of your land.
So what about here?
50 years from now, they're gonna build the land, reclaim land all the way until Australia, okay?
Then they can reclaim until fucking Indonesia there, lah. They
Yeah.
can create a bridge there. lah.
I'm sure they have both governments have talked about where it stops.
No, but there is a border of Indonesia is very close to Singapore, right? They can just take a ferry there, I remember.
Ah, you can take a ferry, ah.
Yeah,
definitely
because
you can.
I have a friend that he stays in
Oh, it's quite far, right? What the fuck, dude? Oh, you mean to the down here, lah?
Yeah, there. It's
Oh,
like,
Malaysia
sorry,
is
sorry.
very
Singapore is so small, bro. I need to zoom in, lah. Fuck, lah.
like he
Wait,
stays-
bro. What ferry? You have to go through Kari
No, about the right side, the right
Kari
side.
Mun. What? Huh? Oh, right side, ah.
Right side a bit more. Then you see, what was that?
What the fuck? You want to go here? What is Batam, bro?
Batam.
That's where Pachukan does his contractor work, lah, fucker.
Hey, Batam. Is it Batam?
Yeah, it's Batam. Yeah.
Dude, it's a city as well.
Yeah, Batam.
So means people stay there. I think the guy stays here. If I was thinking,
Wait,
I know
see-
he say he can see Singapore. That's all I know.
Bro, I think Singapore is the same size as Penang, ah.
Bigger, God.
No, lah,
Oh, yeah, bigger,
bigger.
2 times more. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
No, but
fact.
you're looking only at island side, ma.
I'm sorry, Singapore.
You should look at-
See, I'm a guy.
the main
who
part of Singapore is bigger, lah. I mean, main part of Penang is bigger, lah.
But Penang is also a portion of the peninsula, which is
Yeah, lah,
quite large.
The mainland, lah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's quite big one, quite big.
Yeah.
So Andrew, what other did you know facts you could hit us up with all this kind of new shit that we're talking about?
Fuck, I don't know, man.
You've been hitting. You see, I've never had a proper conversation with you.
Yeah.
Today's the first day we actually had like 1.5
Before we go to that conversation, do you know there's a place in Indonesia called Pontianak, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Diana.
Bro, I did not know that, bro.
Where?
What the fuck? That's crazy. What the fuck? Is there a ferry to Pontianak? Cannot. Okay, sorry. Go speak your facts,
but like
no facts, bro.
Andrew,
facts,
Andrew seems like a guy that really good with his numbers and
Yeah,
figures.
he loves it. He loves it.
Percentage.
He loves
right?
Excel sheets.
He's like fuck.
Yeah.
He knows all the equations.
Yeah.
You know, if we had a brother, right, or a sister, that girl, right, or brother would be very good in Microsoft Word.
Yeah. That's the only one left, right?
Unless you have an adopted child, then good in Outlook, like.
Fucking useless. No wonder you weren't born.
That's why we all use that brother or sister to pick up the ball for us when you play football. Damn stupid as fuck, lah. But I know people travel from Medan to Penang a lot, lah. So I think this one is like, you can take ferry. I know this one is possible. I didn't know you can take from Singapore to Indonesia, bro. Where are you going?
Batam is there.
Batam? Why are you doing? What you been doing in Batam, bro?
What do you mean? What am I doing in Batam?
People live there, lah, so they come, lah. What the fuck?
Okay, it's the same question people ask. Why the fuck are you in OUG, bro? Bro, people will say.
Yeah, wait. People in California be like, fuck is OUG?
People in Taman Overseas Union, bro. Overseas Union Garden. Dude, it's the most western name you
Wow,
can ever
the
get.
bridge.
Then you come OUG, all bunch of old auntie Chinese uncle.
Bro, OUG is a dying area. Confirm. Oh, actually, Batam quite modern.
And they got the SF bridge also.
This one look like Penang Bridge.
This one look like they color grade like a dong, lah.
Yeah.
Doesn't look that good, lah, confirm.
Confirm look like shit. Barilang Bridge. I bet you I drop pin look like so high like that. Hold on. Dropping pin. Dude, it's so fucking far lah, dude. This is ridiculous.
Why?
Bro, this is the reality, dude.
Bro, it's clean though. Look at that. It's quiet.
Wait, where is the fucking thing though? They built on top of fun one.
They Photoshop it.
No, it's 3D.
Photoshop the
3D.
bridge, brother.
Conceptualization. This one.
What the fuck? They con people, eh.
Con lah. See so you know already, weh.
Wow. This is color grade like
Lan
fuck.
Jiao look like that.
Wow, they're famous for dragon fruit. Quite sick, right?
So close to the equator, Lan Jiao, you got clouds like that, bro. Fuck you.
Yeah, show them hot, way. Where's the equator?
Damn, heating up with the equator. No, it's Katulistiwa, bro.
Yeah, bro. Katulistiwa, man.
Where is the
What's the other four names,
I think south of Singapore. Or north of Singapore. Just only.
Oh, I see.
Singapore is
I
basically
see it
on
when I do this. When I shaky, you get to see the. You see the shaky.
They are on the equator, basically, lah.
Wow, that's fucking crazy. You know what I remember last time, right? Like when I met Lawson in the US, right? So Lawson's my Singaporean friend. Hi, Lawson. Then Lawson was like, bro, Singapore is hotter than Malaysia, bro. I'm like, no
100%
way.
yes.
No way. I go Singapore, you're absolutely right. This place is ridiculous. It's fucking hot. Then the buildings there, right, like loom over you. Then the heat just like pop, 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 like Mike Tyson in the ring, bro. It's just heat wave punching you in the face, bro.
I think Mike Tyson is worse, lah.
Right, 100%.
I reckon.
I would totally take the heat wave. I wouldn't want to be inside like 2 minutes with Mike Tyson.
It's so fucking hot, lah. Do you think, right, if a Malaysian who had a lot of money can live luxuriously in India? What do you think?
Oh, but it's tough, dude. The
Cannot.
condition.
India cannot. Why?
Not in the upper echelons of India, probably.
Oh,
The rich in India are god tier rich, man.
yeah, lah. That one. What about Wuhan, bro?
Sorry, guy, educate me. What's Achelon?
Like the premium atas, like the premium already.
Yeah.
Like the upper. It's like saying
Upper
you're the
bracket.
You're the top of the top. Like the
Sound
T1 out.
Fucker sound like he's from the Matrix or some shit.
Echelon is like bracket lah, right? Tier.
Hitting
The
me with a
upper echelon.
stance, you know. Now Achelon.
Because your population in India is like 1 billion.
Yeah.
So if you're rich in India, you're probably god fucking tier rich.
Like you abuse the shit out of at least 1 million people to get there. Man.
Yeah. So you probably cannot live with them. lah.
What about Democratic Republic of the Congo? Bro?
I don't think so either.
Actually, that was so damn rich because that was so mega abuse of the
Yeah,
other.
corruption.
A bit risky lah, I would say. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's
like
true.
like AK-47, prop. Me out there, you know, my guy. I've seen enough Vice to understand a bit about African countries.
Wow, actually, we're all quite shit.
Can't
lah.
live anywhere lavishly, lah, really.
Yeah,
I go Venezuela.
because the rest of the countries, right, at least they channel their corruption in the point, right, that they abuse people so bad they can like reach that top, you know. Whereas Malaysia, we all feel as if we have this moral ground, you know.
But
then-
what do we think about the latest changes in Malaysia? We get it. The context is we got a new fresh breath of air. Like, do you guys see hope in it or whatsoever? Because we have been living in this thinking is that like
government will change everything.
yeah, we're like, oh my god, it's the same shit, it's forever them, right? And then corruption get even worse, right? And finally we got a fucking chance right now. Right? They have fucking did it. You know, what do you guys think? Like, do you still kind of think like, oh shit, in 20 years we're still gonna fucking die? Or do you see a glimpse of hope? Because I'm not going to all this kind of thing. You know, I can cock shit.
Yeah.
But whether my shit is true, and I have no fucking clue. You know, he seems like a guy, he knows how to cock real shit. Right?
But he also don't know whether it's true.
I don't know
because
as
it's all prediction. It's how
But it
you
sounds more true than my shit lah.
because it's how you present. But if you ask gut feeling, that's what most people can give you, lor. Their gut feeling, lah, right? For me, gut feeling is no. I don't think a change of government is the solution. I don't know why. For some reason, I think it's just a very, very. It's a very big start to a big change, right?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it's the change itself, because right, the fact that you can take a step in this direction in which there can be a possible second government in an opposition and maintain power, and not because like some guy resigned, and then all hell broke loose lah. I think the fact that you can have a second type of government come into play means there is competition for the spot, and when there's competition for the spot, that means chances are at least they'll try lah.
Yeah.
Versus if it was the similar government the whole time, like one party government the whole way, and opposition never wins, 100% chance won't move. So at least they've got chance. But whether it's soon, it's no. I don't know. It takes a lot to change a country, bro.
Yeah.
It takes a lot, and I think I think I've said this before on the podcast. I don't know whether I'm repeating myself, but it's a change of culture rather than the change of policies. Like, people need to believe, they need to believe in that, like, that goal that the
You need to
country.
aspire.
Okay, I'm not gonna sound like I'm going back to Japan all the time lah. But do you feel as if like, okay, even in Korea, do you feel right that they are working towards a goal together? Do you feel like, when Koreans promote their stuff, they're very proud to promote the Korean products. Like, for example, Samsung phone, Hyundai cars, that type of shit.
Double eyelids.
Even the entertainment industry, right? That's how they promote their country.
Yeah.
But then when you look at Japan, they focus on like quality products and shit like that. And Thais, they focus on hospitality and their food and exporting their food everywhere. That's why you see Thai food everywhere around the world. Even the US. The mamaks in US are Thai food. Or Vietnamese food. Yeah. They make it very affordable to export their materials. So it's everywhere. That's their marketing, kononia. But I think Malaysia, we don't have that cultural togetherness. Because for us right now, right, it's so fragmented. Like, you have the Chinese people who want to do business. You want the Indian people to also like do business amongst themselves. And the Malays always feel as if like, oh, you're doing it, you're not doing together, then you're not even a community not working together, which is partially all true also. So we're not even together in the first place, although we spout that one Malaysia shit. But the moment we get our shit together, it will work. It's just that when, I don't know. How, I also don't know. Yeah. That's how I feel. That's why I think Singapore's got their shit together. Because they're together. No choice. So small.
Yeah.
Have to
The
survive.
government is quite strict. They're like, fuck you, you're all together.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
There's no superior race.
I
Which is
just-
a good thing. I think.
I think MJ is the one that told me lah. He told me like, you should just be English. Everybody just speak English only. Like, you speak English, right? It's Bahasa Penjajah, right? So it's your colonizer's language. It's fair, ma. Right? You're not speaking purely Malay. You're not speaking Mandarin all the time. You're not speaking Tamil. You have to speak a common language. So it's quite fair in that sense. Then everybody work together, lor. And I feel like I've always said this also. We are the only Asian, or one of the two only Asian countries who deal in English business wise. It's so rare. It's basically we are in the middle, bro. You look at the fucking world, right? We literally in the middle, bro. Like, in between West and like the Western Australia, New Zealand and Asia. Like, shouldn't we be like pig?
And fucker, people still don't know us.
Yeah, they still don't know us, and we are literally in the middle.
Yeah.
We're in the middle. People know Thailand, people know Singapore, we know Indonesia, but don't know Malaysia. It's like because we don't get our shit together, bro. It's ironic. Yeah, that's what I think, lah.
So the objective?
Won't change in our lifetime.
Two voice notes every morning. Everyone hit me up. Okay?
Not gonna change.
Tell me which country is the best. Hit me up. in my ear.
Let you know.
Yeah, every day I just
I think it's possible to change without lifetime. Whether it will change is also a feeling. It's possible. It's not impossible.
I also feel like it's not. I mean, it's not impossible. you can see a glimmer of hope. I mean, it's more almost like you believe in them really, right? So now I'm going to firm my ground, firm my stance. Yeah, here
My
more.
man, my guy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
In the upper echelons.
You know, I will strive towards that goal. You know, I think because you followed with them for so long at the party, right? You kind of like now finally they're there, right? I will kind of have this like more optimistic mind for it, lah. I would just be like, you know what, I'll grind for this.
But you are naturally more optimistic person.
Am I?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely more than Andrew. Andrew is
See
quite...
cuts. I just wait
till you see
mine, bro. Let's go.
Right, would you argue, Drew, do you think you're a more negative person in general?
100%.
Right. I also feel I am a more negative person than you.
Yeah.
Generally speaking. I'm a realist. Like, no, realistic is not right, but whatever. But if you really think about the possibility, it's possible. Because, right, I've seen countries that develop over within a certain generation. And it's damn possible.
Yeah.
It's really possible. Because you look at Korea, right? I think when we were 10 years old-ish, or at least when I was 10 years old, no one really knows about what Korean culture is. True or not?
Yeah.
The most you know about Korean culture is kimchi.
That's about it.
Yeah. Even Hyundai also, you don't really hear of Hyundai, right? Okay, so but they found a way to navigate that entire like cultural aspect and sell it that it is Korean culture to have kimchi, to drive Hyundai cars, to have Samsung phones. Right? And then they channeled it through entertainment, SNSD, Blackpink, and stuff like that. And that's how they shape their culture. That is their face of the country. Like when you go to America, or you go to UK, you go to Australia, you ask people, what do you think of Korean culture? Oh, bro, I love Korean culture, bro. The entertainment industry is the shit. Why? Oh, the dancing is damn good. Everything's damn good. But it's how you market it. If you go back in time to our parents' era, you can ask your parents if you don't believe me. You ask them, what was your mindset when people said this item is made in Japan? They'll say it's rubbish. Don't buy made in Japan. Horrible. But why is it now the complete opposite? It's a totally different change, right? Now you say made in Japan, bro, confirm times 4 price. Fuck this shit. I know it's high quality, I know it's handmade, I cannot afford it. Right?
Yeah.
You see made in China, before this, you'll be like, bro, fuck this. But now you're like, as long as it's cheap and it works.
Yeah.
Right? So it's possible to change. It's how you do it. I don't know how you do it, lah. Right? So in Japan, that time it was Sony. Sony is the one that changed it. It's about making quality products. Then after that, he carried the whole country. He's like, no, we have to say it's made in Japan. It's high quality. And he shaped the whole narrative. Now you see made in Uniqlo also, they're like, you know what? Too expensive. We just made in Bangladesh, made in Malaysia, made in Myanmar, made in Indonesia. It's cheaper. But it's a Japanese product. So it's possible to change. But I just really feel that the education system needs to be in English. You just really, I really think if you just change, right, and you make everybody deal in English, and you get to choose a second language. You want to choose Mandarin, go for it, right? But a lot of the business needs to be done in English, and therefore you cannot demand people to say Mandarin speaker only or whatever.
Yeah.
If you really just make everything fucking English, right, is the solution to a lot of it, I feel. Because all business will be done in English.
Yeah.
Then now everybody come to us and be like, can you work with you, and then you liaise with Indonesia or liaise with Thailand. Confirm you say yes, what? The fuck? You just need to be like, then they'll say Malaysia is the most, connected country, example. Because you're like cheaper labor, cheaper products, cheaper material, and they deal in English and they're next to Singapore. So I come to Singapore, I stay in Singapore, but I can take a train to Malaysia and then do work there and then come back to Singapore if I want a nicer living condition. But even Malaysia is pretty sick. It's just that they need to market it properly. You see all our road names also, right? It's Jalan something. Now, if you go to overseas, right, I'm pretty sure at this point, everybody here has been overseas. When you see like a foreign language on a road sign or like even buildings and shit, right? You feel a bit intimidated, ma. Like go to Thailand, right? You see Thai words, you're like, oh, bro. Bro, I'm gonna fucking Google Translate that. I can't even write that, bro. Right? You go to Arabic countries, you're like, bro, I'm so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Right? But the moment the Arabic world opened their eyes to, okay, we should deal in English, right? This is so successful. Because it's more universal, people can communicate.
I think you can like deal with English, but like the signboard at least have the English name there lah. You know, Jalan what is.
I think it should be reversed. It should be like Hang Tuah Road, Jalan Hang Tuah. That's why it's easier to navigate in Singapore. It's all in English. That's why all other Asian countries just fall short. Even in Japan.
I don't know how I feel about that because like we've been such a country that we keep our culture alive so hard, right? I don't know because like I came from a family that it's very my parents are very anal about like cultures and stuff, right? You know, like Chinese cultures. And
Yeah, I think that's what's holding us back, bro.
I don't think exactly is a bad idea or need a good idea because like in terms of in terms of advancements of a country, it makes sense. Everybody do in English, right? But at the same time, it's like to our parents' generation, and I kind of agree. My parents is kind of like losing my roots, you know, of my background, right? So if to find the balance of like you can still learn your own language like BM and stuff.
Confirm. That's why I say you get to
But
select one.
English should be something that is you should emphasize more. It doesn't have to be the main language. I feel like if everybody converse pretty well in English, I think that can work really.
But do you think most people converse very well in English?
I think city areas is okay.
It's tough, bro. Whole country is big.
I mean that's why I said like
But you're not.
a lot of different states are very
I guarantee you this is what Andrew's going to say, but you're not utilizing the most of the country.
Was I going to say that?
Do you think if
objectively.
objectively are we not utilizing most of our country?
Of course we're not.
How many percent? Do you think it's more than 70%?
That we're not utilizing.
Yeah.
Probably more.
We're just squeezing everything to clang.
Yeah, but that's because a lot of us have this nationalistic pride. So like if you go overseas, right? Okay. And someone asks you, where you from? I'm from Malaysian. Oh, you Malay, is it? No, I'm a Malaysian Chinese. Do you see the problem in that? No? The problem is, right, you're trying to hold on to that Chinese thing too hard. You're holding on to it too hard, bro. It's like, you should just say, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I say no. I'm Malaysian Chinese because
It's grammatically, I know.
it's also
You just say I'm Malaysian. That's the correct word. You wouldn't say I'm Malaysian. Most people say no, I'm Malaysian.
No,
Chinese.
when I go overseas, I call myself Malaysian.
Yeah, I know. But most people, they would say, I'm Malaysian Chinese. Why do you need to say Chinese? Just say you're Malaysian.
no lah. I only say I'm Malaysian Chinese if they ask me where am I from. I say I'm Malaysian or I'm from Malaysia. Then he says, oh, you're Malay. Then only I will say no, I'm Malaysian Chinese.
You see, that's the thing. You should just say
Yeah,
I'm...
no, but because Malay means something totally different entirely.
Yeah. But you see, that's the thing, right? Because if you were okay with it, you would just be, I'm just Malaysian. You wouldn't need to say you're Chinese, is my point. Because we're holding on, my point here is we're holding on to that cultural thing too much. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have culture. It's a beautiful thing, you know? Because the Chinese family has their methods and their practices and their traditions. It's beautiful, bro. Qingming, Ghost Festival, it adds to what we are as our identity.
I don't think that's the main one.
Chinese New Year,
I love how
Losang.
his first two example is Qingming. It's
about
about the
death.
death and Hungry Ghost Festival. It's about death as well, the ghosts, the spirits. You know, he doesn't talk about like the Mooncake Festival. Okay, he's a straight go for the dark ones. Okay. Take off your hoodie. How many cuts you have?
26 tonight 27. But my point here is, right, we hold on to that too much, and because we hold on to it too much, it's kind of held us back. Like I feel like it's okay to remember it.
I
It's
think
really-
you need to have a balance lah.
you need to have balance, but I think you need to learn how to let go of that for a bit. Like if you look at a lot of countries, right, they are multiracial. Like look at the US and the UK. They have a lot of people there, bro, of different backgrounds, right?
Yeah.
But they all deal in the same language. That's their strength. So you utilize the different traditions and cultures to your benefit. Whereas over here, it's dividing us. And you know what's the saddest part? The politicians know this shit. They know. That's why they abuse that shit. They go like, oh, you really Chinese, ah? You really Malay, ah? Then you defend your Tanam like you. Or you defend being Chinese. Then it just separates people, bro. But the moment you just get over that fact, right? And you're like, oh, sorry, everything has to be mandatory in English. Then you cannot fight it, right?
I think it'll be the hardest step of Malaysia.
It's so difficult. It's so difficult. But how come our generation, they could implement that whole English education system? Our math, our science, everything. They can do it, what?
Not in Chinese school.
Exactly my point. You see,
They
a
should
whole
have just abolished all these schools.
100%, the vernacular schools gotta go.
Yeah.
They gotta go. It's not fair. Because a lot of people will send their kids to Chinese school and then it would just separate people further. It's just not united, bro.
Fucking Nick.
Wow. I know I'm from Chinese school, but wow, I'm still speaking English, dude.
No, that's because his parents sent him there.
Yeah.
You know, I really think it's just division.
Yeah.
And in Singapore, you cannot do that.
Yeah. Everybody goes to the same type of school.
Yeah, and they can utilize their own culture. That's why, right, they can say, right, Singapore chicken rice, Singapore Hainanese chicken rice. If Malaysia say, oh, we still got chicken rice, everyone look at us and be like, so?
But you know what's a bit sad? You know what's a bit sad in Singapore that I feel like? You know, most of the Singaporeans are Chinese. They don't speak Chinese, man. They're not that good at speaking Mandarin.
They all speak Mandarin, what the fuck?
No, they're not that good. A lot of them, I've seen a lot of videos. I just interview people young, not our age. No, our age still kind of okay one. They still speak one.
Ah.
But even younger one, the 001s, man. They don't know a lot of things. One, even the basic ones. I mean, maybe it's just those people want to create contents, right? Just make wear more. But then, like, you know, they'll go on the street like, do you know how to say this or whatever? Do you know what is this word?
Oh, serious? They don't know.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of these videos. Right? They don't know what I know. It's like they're kind of losing their roots. I feel like it's a bit sad. Now that you're fucking good in English, I get it. You know your stance. You know your fucking god tier words. But like at least know a bit of your roots as well, lah. You know, I feel like it's just a bit.
It's for sure, but I think that's also like your parents' responsibility.
Yeah.
You need to really teach your kids, ma. If you let go and you just don't, if you don't teach your kids, then you shouldn't be having kids, lah. If you really hold on to culture a lot, right, you should be educating your kids on the culture.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so it's also part and parcel, not just the education system entirely. The education system is to mold the country. You shouldn't care about your culture. It should be, regardless of your culture, I need to develop this nation and make it very effective.
Yeah.
So I need to make sure everybody is capable of doing business out and in this country, ma. So if connectivity with the rest of the world is very important, I believe that a universal language like English is very easy to teach and implement. Because now all business is really done in English. Unless you tell me, like, okay guys, starting tomorrow, all in Malay. Bro, I think we all highlight.
I'll just go into the meeting like, Selamat
I tell
pagi.
you, the moment that happens, right, there'll be a mass exodus in this country already.
Salam
do you think
sejahtera.
All in Malay.
all mandatory in Malay?
Bro, that's damn.
Bro, I will be a subway manager in Singapore. I'll say goodbye MEP. Or it's not even MEP anymore, bro. It's what's meeting in Malay? What's exhibition in Malay? What's planner? I also don't know, bro.
Mashwarat, bro.
Hello. And then exhibition.
Event.
Nah, bro, I'm straight up in McDonald's Singapore. Welcome to McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Perhimpunan. I don't know, man. Fuck.
You know what I mean? It's so difficult, right? So like, it's so half-half. Okay, I give you an example also, right? You know how when Tun M was like, we let the Chinese keep their name. You know?
Well, thank you.
I'm like,
Well,
wow.
thank you, my good lord. Yeah.
You know, we let the Indians keep their name. You know? So you all should be grateful that we. But then you look at the Thais and all that, they're like, oh, fuck it, blanket, you know. Like, your name now, from Brian Emmanuel.
Yeah.
You know, the type of
Tom
shit.
Yam Kung, you know.
Tom Yam Kong.
Tom Yam Kung. You know,
You may call Lim Pad Thai. That's it.
yeah. MEP is Mesyuarat,
Dude, it's the
Pameran,
same as Indonesia lah.
Perancang.
Indonesia kind of like
Yeah,
standardize everything.
So that's why they're not advanced. They cannot go further.
No, but like they standardize everything. But then Indonesia is all like bahasa Indonesia.
Yeah.
They only can deal within themselves. Thais also can deal within themselves. Even Koreans and Japanese, bro, you go there, it's
But
so.
China is doing better than us anyway.
I know, but that's their limit. It's their limit. Don't you think? That's their cap, bro. This is the most they can achieve.
No, I don't think
have
so.
and they have all Thai people working together, you know. This is their cap. Like what more thing? Cry Power V2? What the fuck? what more can they do?
I don't know what drives their economy predominantly. I assume manufacturing is a big one.
They got a lot of land.
And tourism.
Tourism probably.
Yeah,
It's probably
like-
big, but I don't think it's a majority of their
Or
economy.
red light district, bro.
True that.
Yeah.
International tourism.
Bro, you just Google Nana Station, bro. It's a red light district.
But you see, right?
Bro, I'm just telling you, bro. You go whoever is watching this, when they say Nana, they're like, they know.
It's actually agricultural and tourism. So that's why you don't really need like a language that connects the world. You need a few people, but you don't need a lot of people.
But don't you feel like it's an advantageous point? If,
For what?
let's just say in Malaysia like this, let's just say in Thailand, right? Everybody speaks Thai.
Ah.
But you are somehow the guy, right? That you know how to speak Thai so fucking well. And now, because you study abroad, you speak English fucking well.
Uh-huh.
It puts you in an advantage.
Yeah, it does.
And then, let's just say like, in a personal standpoint, right? You have the higher chance to be successful whatsoever, right? But is that wrong? But you're living a good life for yourself.
Okay, let me I just hold that thought, right? Okay, so now, right? Okay, so just imagine. Now you're Malaysian. You're literally in the middle of all Asian countries. You speak English and Malay because it's mandatory. But now, because, right, you are in the middle of all these Asian countries. Okay? You have a pasukan, you know. You have a team, you know, of people who can speak Thai, you can speak Malay, you can speak Korean, you speak Japanese, and And all the fucking Asian countries, right? All you have one representative speaking all their languages, okay? But then, right, all these people speak English, and you also speak English. Then you come to you, bro, and then you to all of them, bro, and then you connect the world to Asia, bro, because you're in the middle already.
I mean, that's essentially what we're doing, kind of like.
But we're not doing well because we're still like, hey, learn Malay, bro. More important, bro.
But don't you-
hey, you learn Mandarin cannot?
Don't you feel
Hey,
it's
do
kind of
business
good?
with China.
It's kind of good for you yourself, personal level. If you're good in English, let's just say, that gives you more opportunity. You be the one person doing.
Bro, I think your English, right, and Nick's English is phenomenal compared to the rest of the country, bro. I don't think you, bro, like, we're going Kuantan next week, right? Ha, you can't see, bro. You're not leveraging Kuantan people, bro. Okay, everybody there, you cakap apa? He literally said you cakap apa, bro. He didn't even say kamu, you know. Lo. Because they don't even get their shit together. You know, there's this like half ass shit, you know. That's why in Parliament, right, it's all half Malay, half English. Only the pros, right, like Syed Saddiq, right, and Fahmi Fadil speak in one language solid all the way. True or not? They speak proper all the way, you know.
Because they're my G's.
Yeah. And if they speak Malay, they speak fluent Malay.
Yeah.
They know every single word, how to articulate it. And if they speak English, they speak it well. Lah. I mean, that is the dream, bro.
Yeah.
But you don't go like, what's that? What the fuck is that guy that say fuck you one?
Bong mok lah.
Bong Mokta. You don't go Bong Mokta people lah, bro. This is the difference is so far, bro.
I mean, I'm just thinking in the standpoint, right? Like, it creates more opportunity for me. Because I put the effort in learning all this kind of thing, right? So let's just say you talk about it's not leveraging Kuantan people, right? It's okay. We still speak Malay. We can give them the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you need to deal with more.
Yeah.
And that the more is English.
I'm just thinking in the sense that I don't want to cut myself so much more already. Because I won't be that poor, right? Now it put me at an advantageous point.
But don't you feel if you just let me know what you think. Okay, just imagine a world, right, where we blanket Malaysia one
Okay.
language and it's not English. Can you just imagine? Just give you a few seconds.
It's not English.
Not English,
Okay.
You blanket the whole country, must deal in this language. Just imagine. So let's try Tamil. I think all of us will fail.
We are fucked.
Okay, because I think basically we use our minority of minority to do everything. Maybe-
Lunchki yana sapuda.
yeah, what you eat for lunch is what Yong said. Okay. Let's just dial it back. Let's go with Mandarin. Granted, a lot better, right? Because we can now deal with China,
Yeah.
right? But our sole market communicator now is China, and you know, based on history, ain't so smart to depend on one country, lah. Okay, track record not so good.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's go to Malay, lah, right?
Okay.
So you didn't deal with Malay, you need to probably deal with Indonesia. And that's also
Okay.
a bit different.
Okay.
You like, did he really say what he said? He said, you pakai motor. Then you like, in my head, motor is kapcai, right? But what is motor to them?
Yeah.
Then he said, you pakai motor, mobil. I'm like, mobil? Exxon Mobil? Mobil is car. Drag. Okay. Now we're present day Malaysia.
Yeah.
But it's half-ass English. Because we can't even go full-ass in anything lah. But whatever, right? We can deal with Singapore, right?
Yeah.
You can deal with American clients, right?
Yeah.
You can deal with UK clients, right? Yes.
Yes.
You can deal with Australian clients, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now you have your added benefit of being able to speak in Mandarin, so you can deal with China, right? Somewhat. You have people who can speak Tamil, right? You can deal with current, local, and overseas, right? Okay. So don't you think it should be English?
Yes.
There you go, right? But then, 60 years later, we still cannot even sit down for 5 minutes and be like, actually, this country would be a lot better if it's all in English. No, man.
Maybe not all in English lah. People can learn. No,
I'm
said
literally
the
melting in my seat, bro. Just cut me another 26 more times.
The education should just emphasize more in a high school system where you teach English more hardcore a bit. You know, couple like maybe 2 more subjects you change it in English. I think the essence.
The only thing that shouldn't be in English is Malay, bro. Okay.
No, but what else? No, I think fair enough. History should be in BM. I
Are
personally.
you fucking? Yo, no! You're supposed to explain your historical background to people. You
Like
don't.
what? I'm just gonna go in front of teacher. 大家好，今天我要讲我的历史。Saya tak faham tapi A plus. You talk about your culture A plus.
Bro, you should be explaining it in English. Because I give an example. Okay.
Okay, give me an
All right.
example.
So if you were to explain to someone overseas,
Okay.
all right, about I don't know lah, how Malacca got its name,
Okay.
or how Penang got its name. Example,
Yeah.
you be saying, itu pokok Pinang lah, itu pokok Pinang. Then you like the Penang tree. Then you're like, what's a Penang? What's Penang? What's Penang? Oh, highlight right. What's Penang, bro?
I actually don't know, bro.
What's Penang?
How the fuck I know?
Tak fikir lah, fuck off. Fuck off, I mean, I also don't know.
Objectively speaking.
You see what I mean or not, bro?
I'm not
It's
that
a type
sure.
of tree. I look like banana.
Yeah, exactly my point, right? So the guy will be like, so what's the significance of this story? I'm like, basically, we named this place after a tree because this. Then the guy was like, but what's a Penang? You're like, Dexter, you're really focused on what Penang means. Let me just pull out Google Translate real quick and let me tell you what Penang is. But basically my point here is, if everything is in English, you can communicate these stories to your business partners so they can understand your metaphorical explanations. But if you were to always like refer back to your own colloquial stuff, for example, like, hey bro, last time I went to the Dewan Pustaka. What's Dewan Pustaka in English?
Library.
That is perpustakaan.
Stuck.
That's the government hall.
Yes! Fuck you lah, okay.
But I
Censor my face out.
I think if you implement it all in English, yes, I personally agree that there is more benefit to the country. The challenge is there is no incentive for any government of today to do it. If I do it, 74% of my population is going to say Tiulei Lomos how high in Malay. Right? Because they're all fucking Malay lah, right?
Exactly. But you see, that's the point, right? Like, the government is afraid to lose its power. But once you're in government, if you implement it for at least 4 years and you see change already in that generation, they're like, oh my God, actually quite solid, right, that generation. But then if you maintain, you're forever going to be living in this fear that you don't get the popular vote. So which one?
Yeah.
Why don't you just
So
invite Sai Sade come back?
there is a gap between
B2, baby.
doing what's right for the country and staying in power.
Yeah lah. It's a system that's fucked.
Those
bro.
two things are pulling in opposite directions. So it's systemically fucked.
But that's why Singapore can say fuck you because they own you. One government all the way.
So they don't need to worry about losing their seats, ma.
Yeah.
That's
Lee
why
Kuan Yew is their
always-
OG, bro. Lee Kuan Yew is their savior, so they will never vote against Lee Kuan Yew at the time.
let's go. What up, girl?
You know? But I feel that's the problem, right? A lot of people are so focused in staying in power, they never really think about the
That's why
betterment,
democracy is broken, bro. You need Kim Jong Un here.
But you need Samuel Kim Jong Un. You need Samuel Kim to come here and be like, guys, I'm gonna own your fucking ass English now next 20 years, motherfuckers. Then you're like, oh, we so penjaja one, bro. It's for your own good. After that, your little kid grows up. Your little kid is like, Father, don't worry about it. I'll contribute to the economy. Then you're like, my son, you do me so proud.
How is he going to contribute economy? Buy a car right now?
No, it's because he can link the country with other countries. He's not just going to deal with the next door neighbor. You know, there are more possibilities, ma.
Yeah.
You see? And I think that's also the contribution of brain drain. Because, right, the people who do speak English here, they see so much potential in this country. That's why you go PJ, all the uncle, I give up, this country highlight, like, fuck this bullshit. But they're all complaining in English, one. Right. But then all those uncles and PJ, they all can fucking, like, chill already. Because they're like, that time, educated English, we all OP, you know. Malaysia fucking OP. The moment you change back to Malaysia, it's squirrely.
Yeah, you think about it,
Thin
right?
ice, motherfuckers.
Yeah, generation was taught in English.
Yeah. It's a simple equation. It's like, you know how Malaysia, right, in sejarah books always say, kita lokasi strategik Selat Melaka. You know? Ada pelabuhan entrepot.
Why?
Oh. Then
Sambung
you-
lagi?
Sambung lagi.
Tapi lepas tu, pergi Singapura. Kenapa? Sama je kan? It's the same fucking shit, bro. In fact, Malaysia is more hardcore. You put a toll there, people have to go through you, bro. Singapore, just go around Singapore lah. Fuck it lah. Right? We're gonna do a bit of 1,000 km bridge across Singapore and Indonesia. You cannot pass. Malaysia.
I'll be a great wall of JB.
But you see, right? I feel like we have all these advantages, right? But we just didn't have that communication. And you know, right? The Malay, right, is supposedly like one of the greatest languages because it's the accumulation of multiple languages in one.
Yeah.
Like nanas is pineapple, but ananas is pineapple in Spanish. Correct or not?
Yes, but it's also a meme language, which is fucking retarded.
What, Spanish or Malay?
Malay lah.
Oh,
40% of the language is just like
Rojak.
a meme version of English.
Yeah, sometimes.
Cherry.
Yeah.
Just without the H.
What other
It's
words,
lazy.
And you know what's the worst part about it? You know, right, when they always say we should focus on Malay being our primary language and we should be dealing in business and all that. The hypocrisy here, right, is that despite them focusing so much on this, right, they changed the fucking Malay words to English words, bro. Last time, right, what is family in Malay?
Keluarga?
Yeah, it is now family, bro.
Oh fucking way. They
You
changed it.
change it?
Yeah, I'm not even
La
joking.
Familia.
You say, what the fuck?
Family with an I lah, I'm guessing.
Well, I've studied like how many?
Oh, it's still keluarga here lah, because Google still has a
6
fucking brain lah.
6 years, 11 years, right? Right, primary school 6 years and
Yeah, 11 years. Yeah.
11 years. I started 11 years just to order in Mama, bro. That's it.
You can share lah.
Bos, Maggi goreng, tak mau sayur, tapi nak pedas. Ni mau double. Double. Okay lah, double. Ayam goreng.
Nick,
What's the word? Asingkan.
share screen. Share screen.
Wow.
Definisi.
They
Wow.
change it. Family.
Yeah. You could see English people halfway change. Oh, my family. Oh, no, my keluarga.
Yeah.
Fuck off lah. Where got English change shit one?
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not even joking, bro. They keep adding words, right? That is English anyway. And you know what? I can tell you this for fucking sure lah. Okay, it's not just Malay. Japanese people also add in English words. In fact, right, there are no words to describe what that thing is in Japan. You know what is a part-time job in Japan? You know what is it called?
Part-time.
Part-timer job.
That's what people think, but it's not. Because right, that part-time job is too long. Japanese fellow stress. So
Time job.
Internship though.
pato job, no.
PT job.
No. You okay. You
That
will,
sounds a bit Korean.
you will never guess it. You will never guess it because it's a German word. It's arubaito.
Guggenheim.
No, it's arubaito.
Arubaito.
Yeah, arubaito is part-time job in Japanese. And that's because, right, the Japanese don't have a word. And you know what's the original word for camera in Japanese?
Dankeschön.
No, that's thank you, Jesus.
So German. Everything is German now, right?
No. In fact, camera, right, used to be called shashinki. Shashinki is too long. Because people are like, camera? Oh, camera. So, camera.
Oh. I thought they're gonna go.
No, the shata.
They're going to go upskirt too.
Childhood porno. Changing room. But you know, my point here is, right, if a lot of languages are already like taking words from English, right, you might
Evolving
as,
shits.
yeah, you might as well just go and fucking learn English, right? And you know, a lot of countries, right, when they make English the second language, they always fail. Because English is a fucking difficult language to learn. The rules, right, are so stupid. Right? So, right, you might as well just start young. Just learn English from the get-go. I tell you, your kid will thank you. In the end, right, if your kid fails or in this current country, they're like, okay, lah, just fucking migrate lah. And you got options, ma.
Cannot lah. You cannot just change the language. You got to fix the system of politics.
You know what you should do?
You cannot operate in democracy in this way. You got to fix that first. Otherwise,
How does one fix that?
cannot. You need a penjaja, bro.
The big
That's the worst. That's the complete. What are you talking?
No, you just need like a systemic change lah. Something needs to happen lah. Some calamity lah. I don't fucking know.
Bro,
lah.
literally,
Penjaja,
calamity happened, bro. COVID happened.
No, that one doesn't change the government system, unfortunately. You need penjaja, you need alien invasion, you need Skynet, something lah, right?
I used to think alien invasion would change. But now after I see how humans react, don't think it's going to change. I think COVID is solid proof, right? That humankind will not change no matter fucking what happens, bro. People just panic and then say, I jaga myself, fuck.com.
Yeah.
I go buy toilet paper right now, bro. That's what humankind will do. It's ultimate panic, save your ass. Most you care about is your friends and family. You won't care about a lot of things. That's what I feel. You go into panic mode. Because the panic mode is, I jaga who I care. Bro, I tell you.
What I'm saying is, if you got a fucking alien invasion,
Uh-huh.
we gonna dijajah for like 40, 50 years.
Oh my God.
Okay. Then, for whatever fucking reason, we defeat the aliens.
Okay.
And we defeated it because there was one guy or woman, because, equality, right?
John Connor. No.
John Connor led us to defeating said aliens. Now we all worship John Connor.
Oh.
John Connor decides
Who-
English,
how-
English for all. Okay. Now we are talking.
But okay, I'll give you another example. Let's say it's like Chin Wai Chong who fucking defeats the aliens.
Okay, I was going to ask who Chin Wai Chong is, but now I get it's a figurative Chin Wai Chong.
Okay.
No, it's the Juhi uncle.
So let's say Chin Wai Chong, right, says, 你们,我是 Chin Wai Chong.
Nobody speaks Chinese in Chinese. I would like to say.
我是中国的，
Okay.
可是我是马来西亚。我是马来西亚人。
Okay.
You really dug yourself a hole here.
可是华语。
This is Hawaii, okay.
I can't say I don't know only, but only 华语。什么华语
Okay.
亲外兄弟
？Do you think
境外中，
境外中
境外中，境外中，境外中。
bro, I guarantee you, right? He's gonna kena fucking sniper by one Malay Indian guy, bro.
No, he is John Connor, bro. He's John Chin.
No, dude. The
He's
guy
John-
is gonna get sniper.
He's chicken rice chop.
No, he won't because you need to save the ammo against the aliens. You need the aliens, guys. They are pivotal.
Chin Wai Chong is gonna be like,
Dude, if Shin Wai Chong, right, without the aliens, right, suddenly just come and say, right, 讲华语, right, then of course he gonna sniper lah, okay? Shin Wai Chong kind of deserves it. With the aliens and provided he's our savior, oh, Shin Wai Chong.
you know what's the saddest part, right? I think if there was a Malaysian hero that came up and defeated the aliens, I almost can guarantee it. The guy is going to speak half English and Malay, and it's just gonna continue forever. He's gonna be like, "We can do it. Kita semua boleh buat ni." Then everybody like, "Yeah."
That's why
And
we
then
need the
everybody
white man to save us.
like, yeah. And then go to English, right?
Yeah, we need to be Dijajah again.
Oh, tuanku.
Yes,
Bro, I don't know what to say lah.
Go back to Alfonso de Albuquerque days.
Okay, bro, basically, right, if it just needs to be English.
Basically, you just need to fuck off. You need to go to Singapore. That's why you take the 1 million sing.
Fuck
Don't
it lah,
take
okay
the
lah. I
1
quit
million
NEP, I go tell Karen lah.
Yeah.
See you guys in Singapore lah. Fuck it, I go do HP job lah. Fuck it.
Okay lah, Chin Wai Chong, we'll be seeing you lah, Chin Wai Chong.
It's so stupid. It's fucking forever lah. And this is why there's this divide. There's a constant divide. You know why? Because Singaporeans laughing. Change language, okay, change. So high lah, yo. That's why lah.
That's why don't make them laugh at you. You just join them, then you can laugh at you can laugh at us again. You're on the other side. You are Jocelyn Chia now.
Dude, it's so sad, bro. Do you think it's so sad? You see so much potential. You see so much talent, bro. You think there's so much talent here, you know. Then they're all like, but I can't speak English, ah.
It's okay lah, bro.
I speak for you, you give me 20%. Bro, I love it. I sometimes love this kind of shit, bro. You just like, they're so good at whatever they do. You just give them an opportunity, then you just have to expand down.
Yeah, but you say Yong, it's great. It's great. I understand that.
for a person.
Until, right, that person finds another person who just can do it and in English.
Then I'll say,
I take 10%
I'll
now.
take 18% out, bro.
You lah. That's the problem. In the end, they just go to someone that's easier. That's it. It's just
It's fine. You just find another Malay guy lah. There's so many of them. If
do what?
No, the discussion here is right. I'm going to go to this Malay guy who can't speak English.
Okay.
Right. I'll say, hey, I'll take a 20% cut.
Yeah.
Right. Your argument is it'd be better if this guy could speak English in the first place.
Yeah.
Sure. But for selfish reasons, if you somehow learn English, congrats. I'll go to your neighbor lah. I'm just going to perpetually keep finding Malay guys who
No,
can't
but my point here is that guy who is dealing with you in English, he's like, you know what? I don't want you to have your such high prices because you keep cutting from people. I'm just going to go to the other guy who speaks English and can do it too.
Okay.
I can deal business with another place,
Sure.
another person
Sure.
who can deal in English. and do the same
15%.
job.
All in or nothing.
Oh,
He will just
pocket sixes all in.
he'll basically go to a different country and just do business there because you want to come to Malaysia. Because, you're so messed up really. You all take cut here, cut there, cut here, cut there because you all need to get a cut. Yeah, just go somewhere else. That's the problem lah. I go Singapore lah. They also probably do it for cheaper now.
Probably not.
Because they speak English and they can do it. Let's say like it's a tailor lah, right?
But it becomes everybody's average Joe. Nobody's special no more.
Bro, you're not.
Yeah.
I am special, John. In my mom's
Mommy
eyes,
told me I special.
my mom just told me she loves me.
Society gives us names, right? So that we give a fuck about ourselves and other people. But actually, right, we're just a number. Our birth cert number is our name, bro.
No, I am a fuckface.
Wow, that's like
We are just part of a system. Unless you want to exit
Matrix.
the system.
We're part of the matrix.
Unless you want to exit the system and you don't want to earn money and you just want to fuck all, just go be a hunter. Then your name can truly be Yong, bro. I am the Yong, bro. I hunt, you know. Then you're out of the system. But in this system, you need to make it effective. In order to make it effective, right, we just need to play the rules. We just need to follow it and then everybody's effective. But now, right, if we all like, but I like culture. I kind of like Jingming. Hungry Ghost Festival.
Nobody ever says they fucking love Qingming, bro.
You know, I love Hungry Ghost Festival.
It's like I can see my grandparents once again. If I close my eyes hard enough, just 婆婆出来啊 Fuck, does it pop out, is it? Oh, 1972 爸 Toto Magnum 爆 reverse all number 1972
2791 17 whatever. But you see, right? I feel right. Don't you think that because we hold on to it so much, it holds us back? But you can do both, bro. You can do both. You can just speak English, but remember your roots. You see, right? That's why Japanese people cannot go further already. They limit already. They cap already. Korean people who cap already, bro. They have to do subtitles, bro. Yeah. Until people learn Japanese because no choice, because they animate them sick. Or Korean, the girls too hot already. But then, when you remove the hot girls, you remove the anime. Actually, it's just another country, fuck it. If they speak English, everybody like, oh, thank God.
People judging us hardcore just because we are English speakers. We are voting for what's advantageous for us.
No, man, we too, but they speak Mandarin. Right? Fluent.
No, but we all speak English decently.
I mean, I was trying to be, what's his name? Chin Chow, whatever.
Chin Wai Chong. How
can you forget our savior?
I was going to say Chin Choi. What's Chin Choi? What is Chin Choi? Ham Choi, I know Chin. What's Chin Choi?
Chin Wai Chong, bro.
Yeah. But basically, right, if you judge me, right, just because I speak English, right, bro, I fuck it lah. Fuck it lah. I go Singapore lah. Fuck it lah.
That's right.
Fuck it lah. I hold hands. I walk to
Enough already,
I walk
bro.
to Singapore with Andrew lah. Fuck it
Let's
lah.
go. We start tonight. I pack my bag later first.
Maybe the next Sunday lah.
Next Sunday. Yeah.
Next Sunday you can.
Oh, because you go Kuantan.
Yeah? Oh, you cannot first. You cannot. We need a detour to go Kuantan first. You slowly walk.
Oh, bro. I tell you.
But how did we divert so much?
Bro,
from
it's because you're seeing how successful Singapore is, That's why. Because they got so
Are
much.
they successful now?
Not with all that lack of elbow space.
Lack of elbow space.
This is my HDB flat. I paid 5 million.
My tax free. My inhaler.
Bro, the Singaporean, right? He falls asleep standing up.
I'm quite sure the average HDB is bigger than my condo. Fuck.
Your poster, you have to pay double rent. You want to turn, you have to pay through. I'm joking. Singapore, damn big. You all claim all your land.
Sorry. See, we apologize.
Claim.
We apologize, not like Jocelyn.
Hey, she got apologize.
She got apologize. But we apologize way earlier. We say a joke, then instantly we say sorry. Alright? So you cannot sour us on your comments. Okay?
But actually, we highlight, because the Yamcha podcast, right, it's not labeled under comedy, bro.
really?
Yeah, it's under education.
We are educating. Yeah.
Not sacred space, really, bro. We fucked lah.
No, it's
Yeah.
not a secret space. What
What do you mean? Like Andrew is teaching us a lot about numbers,
exactly.
statistics, depression.
Yes.
Reality of me cutting myself later back at home again.
What?
Here we go again. Let's go. Yeah, Andrew's gonna wake up every morning like, yo, you are poor. Work harder.
He won't say that. He won't say, I guarantee you, I know Andrew, he won't say that. He'll say, Yong, work smarter, go to Singapore. Correct or not?
Yeah, probably.
You don't need to work hard. Work smart. In fact, you can work 3 times less.
Yes, for 3 times more.
Yeah. Work corporate Singapore. Guarantee you work a lot less for a lot more.
I swear, in my lifetime, I don't think I will ever go to Singapore.
You see it to work.
Why?
I just cannot tahan.
What if I convince Karen, right, to focus heavily, we all move to Singapore?
I join. Sign me up.
No, but the chances are very slim. It's very hard. For me, it's like
You
people
were-
in Malaysia, right? I just feel like it's home, I talk to whoever, right? I can talk shit or whatsoever. I can really fuck, as whatsoever.
Yeah, but Singapore cannot.
Even auntie uncles, they're like damn friendly.
I tell you what, if we move to Singapore, right, I make sure, right, it's near Tuas there.
Then we stay in
Then
JB.
every time you talk shit, you just cross the bridge, then you just talk shit. Only.
Yeah.
You go to Johor, tiu leh, fuck, wait, then you go back. Yes, I am a robot. I am a robot. I am a part of the system.
Before crossing a bridge, I take a deep breath.
No, you need
back
to
to
just see the SGD, bro. Just see SGD. And
Bro,
there,
I see the SGD also. There's no point. You know what I mean? It does. When I step into that, it doesn't make me feel happy.
Yeah, bro, he was so depressed, bro. You really have no idea, bro. The whole day, right, if I counted how many times Yong, right, say, John, you want vape, lah, John.
Bro, you know how John sometimes goes like, bro, there's all this shit, whatever. Yeah, have you ever seen me like this?
No.
But that was me in Singapore.
So depressing.
John was like trying to lift my mood up, you know.
Yeah.
I am being John in Singapore. You know? I was like, bro, fuck this, bro, fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, bro.
There was one
standing in a fucking hot sun, smoking my fucking $20 cigarette. Nah, babe, I tell you.
So angry.
It's damn hot, you know, walking under the sun.
And the cigarette tastes like shit.
Yeah.
But Malaysia also that hot though.
No, but in Malaysia, right, if you smoke outside,
Okay.
like say you want to smoke,
Okay.
where you go? You go outside office or just
Yeah,
smoke one, right?
yeah.
Right.
Under the fucking shade.
You know how you elak people or not? How you elak people? When people walk by you, how you elak?
Just
You like sorry uncle.
Yeah.
You move your hand like that.
yeah.
Right? Then you cover your cigarette. Or you just put your cigarette side at the side there, so
Yup.
the smoke don't kena the people ni.
Yeah.
Don't fly towards the fella ni. Right?
Alright, yeah,
Sorry
correct.
uncle, sorry auntie. Right?
Okay.
Even if got little kid right walking by also, you probably take 2 steps down the stairs and then you just like sorry .
Yeah.
Even if let's say the uncle auntie is a bitch ass motherfucker, right, and like hold the nose and then walk by that type of shit, right, you will just let them pass, and then you under your breath say so high lah, this fucker.
Okay.
Right.
Alright.
In Singapore, right, let's put it this way: there's no land. Okay, I'm putting it very politely lah. Okay, there's not enough land for you to have a smoking area. So in order to smoke, you need to take a lift, go all the way down, cross the street, go into a yellow box.
Yeah.
And it's not even across the street. It's probably behind the building or somewhere damn awkward one. And then confirm no shade one.
Yeah, always
Because
under
if I'm not mistaken, and you can correct me in the comment section, I don't know whether this is true or not. Okay, in Singapore, right, you're not allowed to have a smoking area with a shade above you. It's kind of like a weird law because it says that no smoking under a roof or some shit like that lah. It's just to prevent people from smoking indoors in the house and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that's why it's always open area, no shade, and it's damn
fucking
hot.
hot.
Did you know you can't even smoke inside your own house?
Yeah, I can't smoke in your own house also.
You can't smoke in your own house. Oh. Your neighbor can report you.
Yeah.
My cousin told me, right, there was a very famous case, right? You can't even be naked in your own house now.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Nice.
So even in your toilet
No, because there was a case. This uncle, he was being naked in his own home,
Okay.
right? And his windows were not fully shut. There was a neighbor across, saw his beautiful body, bumblicious body.
Malicious. I don't even know what that means, but okay.
Just
Your eyes said it more than your mouth, but okay.
I just gotta smack my lips and he report police. Police actually caught him like he salah lah. He wrong for that. So they're saying that. So you can't even get naked in your own house.
I feel so weak, bro, and I feel more weak than after shoulder day, bro. Serious ah?
Yeah, that was a very famous story in Singapore. It's a famous news.
Or you can be, but just close window lor.
Yeah, you have to shut your fucking windows. You can't be even fully naked. Now you're so worried. You can't even smoke in your own home really because people are gonna complain, and then police will knock on your door. Like, fucker, I feel like right, every 1 out of 10 people in Singapore, right, someone has a handcuff one. You know, they gotta cuff you anywhere one.
Oh, you mean because everybody is reporting each other.
Yeah, dude, it's damn fucking tight.
If it's landed, bungalow.
I
Not
think
attached
your
to
outdoor area can.
Maybe, dude, if you're a bungalow, you're so fucking rich lah. Police come here, you tell them fuck you.
You can pay them
They're
the
like,
fine.
so sorry.
Per cigarette, you pay them 2K sing per cigarette. 2K. You ash or dot the police.
Bro, it's so fucking crazy. Oh, and I recently been watching this Singaporean jail. Like they talk about like
Cases and all
their-
that. Oh, I think
their
I saw a few
journey
episodes.
of like
It's quite cool.
getting
Quite cool.
back into society or this kind
Oh.
of thing, right? Bro, these people that are fucking crazy, man. Their cells, dude. They sleep on a straw mat, that's it. And then they use 2 towels as a pillow.
Then the shower then fucking sad one.
Yeah, they have to press one. You know how,
Yeah,
we,
yeah,
how
yeah.
we press to wash hand, right?
They
It's like
press
the
for
system.
shower.
They have to press for the water, keep pressing. It's so fucking weird.
Well, in Singapore jail.
I thought it was gonna be like some more fancy. They maybe get like some sono mattress, you know, some you get what I mean, a memory foam mattress
No
that at
lah,
least
it's
sleep a bit.
jail ma. It's bare minimum of survival.
Yeah, but they're so strict. Their system there, they're like, oh, when you go back community, you need to wear this like the tracker on your ankle.
No kidding. What the fuck?
Yeah, for like 3 months. Then you need to serve the remaining of your sentence, right? Like staying in this house where it's like you sleep with all the other inmates, and you either work as a mover or you work as some shittiest job. And as a mover, you get $500 a month only.
How you
And,
survive?
and then every day you have to be back before 9, and every day when you come back, right, and before 9 you need to do your breathalyzer test.
Oh, to see if you drink
whatsoever
alcohol.
test. You know,
Report lah, yeah.
Yeah, like you have to report even you're on leave also, right? Let's just say you take leave, you can only be in that vicinity where you stay.
But then that's because you're a convict, right?
Like it's quite fucking hard.
No, but that's the thing about being in Singapore. And that's actually
It's like stick by the rules.
no. That's why Lee Kuan Yew is smart. He understands the culture of the Asian man and the Asian woman. He knows, and it's multiracial, so it's very hard. But what's the common denominator for all the Asians? They're scared of punishment, and in order to keep everybody in their place, punishment is the only way. That's why Malaysia's laws are like very flexible. You can go bribe and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
We can do everything and all that. So because we don't have that hold on the people, right? We can run amok and do whatever shit. They can parang people and then like can go wherever you want, steal car and shit. And you can do that because the land is so big. You can't track for now lah. But then in Singapore, it's so small, and to control everybody even more and make sure everybody is effective. Bro, if you're as small as Singapore, you have to be effective, bro. There's no choice. If like, let's say 10% of your population is not effective, you are going to die, bro.
That's why I say I cannot stay in Singapore.
Oh, because too effective, right?
Too effective, my guy. Like I'm a guy who is a bit more loose, like, you get what I mean? No? So I don't like to be tied down. It's such a tight.
I think I'm also quite like chill, but I think when you are effective, and we are all effective when we need to be, right? Which is at work lah.
I mean, it's at work lah, but then there's all these minor little details
Yeah.
of laws in Singapore, right? That just makes me feel like I don't really want to live there because it's so hard to be part of that community. You get what I mean?
It's difficult because we are part of the demographic that is Asian, and it is fearing of punishment. It is the cultural thing in us. Whether you're Indian, Chinese, or Malay, you are takut the rotan, takut the tang tiu, that type of thing. You scared, right? And you know what? Singapore hits it where it feels the worst, bro. They hit you financially, bro, when you make a mistake.
Yeah, dude, it's so scary.
It's like fine you Sing dollar 2,000. Then you're like, bro, I financially I'm ruined, bro. If you find me 2K, say please lah, please.
That's why I think Malaysia is not that
just
effective.
cut off my leg.
That's why I think Malaysia is not that effective, bro. Like I almost went to Balai 3 times already, but
Oh damn.
yeah, but it's okay lah. That's the story. But will I do those things again? No. But then like as I'm at least grateful, I saw my mistake.
And the second chance is there lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 3 chances lah. Technically.
But then, but I think in Singapore, no chance, bro.
Bro, no chance,
No
bro.
chance, no
I
chance.
tell you.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's how they tap into that lah. Because, bro, I guarantee you, right, if you were a kid and you were raised in Singapore, you would not have done that. I guarantee it. You'll be so scared, bro. If you weren't scared, your friends will make sure you are scared. They'll be like, bro, I'm not doing it. Then you're like, I have no kaki to do it. I don't do lor.
Yeah, wait.
People are so scared, bro. You don't even dare to jaywalk, bro. That alone, you want to fucking smoke or vape in outside the box. Remember the time when we were smoking? We were walking back to our hotel, right? And it's like quite open area already. I told you, just smoke lah, fuck it. We just smoke only while walking. Because the hotel area there is like damn dark, very hot. So you just walk back and smoke lah. Then I saw people, okay, bro, just throw a cigarette now, bro.
Dude, that's fucking $2 there, you know.
Yeah, bro.
That's fucking $4 we just throw on the ground, brother. And is it samtong or not? Is samtong or not, brother? 6 ringgit, I'm pang you, bro. That's fucking one packet of chicken rice right there, bro.
It's actually not half a price of chicken.
I tell you, my heart
But
dropped,
it's
you know.
because, right, like the normal people can catch you also. You don't know, bro. They can be dressed as like regular, or they can be cops that are off duty.
They're just regular people, so just want to fuck with you.
Yeah, dude. And if they know you're Malaysian, I guarantee you they'll do it to you.
It's so hard, lah, dude. I tell you, my God.
But even now, if you're a Malaysian, you go work in Singapore, they'll look down on you also lah.
Yeah, that's true, lah.
So unless you lie lah.
So my cousin had to marry a guy there, lah.
Even that
It's
one
easier.
also, I think
It makes it easier.
it makes it easier. But I
Because
still
it's like,
think,
oh, now I'm Singaporean. I'm married, to a Singaporean. So kind of like we are both Singaporeans, He kissed me, so there's some DNA of the Singaporean inside. Makes me some shit like this, lah.
okay,
Yeah.
alright.
Go find some Singaporean prozis. Let's go.
Is that how DNA works?
Just spill me.
Spit in my mouth. Oh, cannot. I think right, no matter what happens, right, even if we go there now as a Malaysian, it's going to be very difficult. What do you think about merger, Drew? Do you think Malaysia will ever merge back Singapore?
Bro, they would
Never, never.
Nick was so silent, bro. Never.
Bro, if one day they ever merge,
I go Thailand.
you know what? Once they open the bridge only, I tell you, Singaporeans, maybe I tell you 10,000 of them maybe die of stomping, bro. Die from Malaysian stomping on them.
Huh? What you
Some
mean?
people probably hate Singapore. They're driving in their kapcha and say, wow.
Bro. I show you this, right? I show you
It's a
this.
fucking...
You see this? You
Avengers
share that
Endgame
image, bro.
there.
You share that image, bro. You notice where they do the reclaim land all this year?
Course down south. lah.
All down south. Because obviously Johor lah, right?
Yeah lah.
But you know why they do it here or not? The second reason is thrusters, bro. Because they want to rejoin back here, bro. Then you join back up there, true. So one day there'll be a merger.
I don't know how you expected me to guess this. I don't know what the expectation was here.
Thrusters, bro. They have like rockets there. Then you join back.
Thrusting heavier on the left side and the right side.
Okay, so you don't think that they will ever merge back again? Why?
Why you want to merge back?
No. Wait, you're asking what I want to merge back?
No, why they want to merge back? They won't. There's no.
Cheaper resources,
Yeah,
Bro, Abang Lee will wake back up. Bro, Abang Lee will wake back up. Kanye lah, what the fuck you doing, bro?
I try so hard, my child. How are you?
Seriously, why do you think it's an impossible fact?
I feel like that nation, right, has really solidified their mind, right, that they're better in Malaysia. They're doing way better in Malaysia. They can do way better without Malaysia. So there's no point of merging with us, because merging with us,
Speak near your mic.
they're probably gonna think that we are just gonna ruin
them.
yeah, and make them even drop further down.
Okay.
If you say Malaysia is doing better and merge Singapore, I think Singapore will be like, okay lah, we can think about it, you know. But then if it's like Singapore merge Malaysia, hell no, they won't, bro. They probably will merge Kuching and Sarawak.
Yeah, and then imagine
Sabah,
Malaysia
Sabah.
is such a big land though. It's so hard to manage.
Hey, countries don't just merge lah.
Really?
It's not a thing lah.
You think what? Just like this, like, oh,
It's not. It's just
Red
because
Falcon.
just because two parties want also doesn't mean it can happen one lah. There are a lot of like global dependencies also. What it will impact other countries lah.
I mean, Hong Kong and China is merging.
Because they're like
Bro, that's by force, bro.
yeah. Because if you think about it, there are a lot of economies that depend on Malaysia or Singapore ma.
Okay.
If you merge, you're gonna fuck up with their shit, bro. Whether for good or for bad lah. So let's say I fucking take all my palm oil from Malaysia. Now, if Malaysia and Singapore merge, maybe that fucks with my palm oil pricing. Then that fucks with whoever imports a lot of palm oil, aka I don't know fucking who imports palm oil lah,
From
right?
Malaysia.
Yeah.
Prices will increase, tax
Yeah.
increase.
Then when that economy is affected, that is a fucking slippery slope lah, right? They have to cut prices from somewhere else. And then it's a whole mumbo jumbo, bro. Countries don't just merge because they want to, man. They cannot want. It's not a thing. Unless alien invasion, then it's a whole different Jin Wai Chong. Jin Wai Chong. I'm telling you, alien invasion is the solution.
Legend has it Chin Wai Chong was birthed at the bridge between Singapore and Malaysia. In the middle, bro, in the middle. Chin Wai and Ai Chong. Malay Pura.
Malayporian, that's it. Malayporian, that's it.
I think if desperate times, right, possibly.
How desperate would it be?
Only if it's a fucking World War III global.
Like imagine like World War, that type of thing, right? You no choice, bro. Like no resources, no trade, nothing.
Nah, bro, I think Singapore have built a system, right? We can slowly move their island away. One. So when it's World War III come out, they'll just have a thruster again. Start moving. Then suddenly Australia got problem. Terrorist, motherfucker.
No matter where they go, right? They park next to the country damn useless. Indonesia, country damn useless. Australia damn useless.
You okay? I gonna bomb. I think the nuclear.
He go to Indonesia. Fuck you, Indonesia. Fuck you, Australia.
Then you realize nobody want to attack Malaysia. Nobody know Malaysia. They stick back here. Okay, Malaysia. I think you stay put first.
I think possibly, but I don't know when. Maybe alien invasion. Yeah, you're right. If you join, you think everything will be like. You think a lot of people will move to Singapore?
Yeah.
Then everybody will just leave.
No, I think a lot of Singaporeans will move here if we really merge.
Yeah, I think.
Bro, they've been suffering. Let's just say.
Bro, you see Yong's face. He's legit feeling more empathy for Singaporeans than African kids. He's like, bro, they're suffering, bro. They need elbow space, bro. They need to learn how to lie down, bro. They don't need to stand up, bro. Just lie down, bro.
They need a well-rested spine. That's what I'm saying. You know what?
He's so genuinely pitiful of the Singaporean man. Bro, please just lie down, bro. Don't need lie under the bed.
I will invite them to my home and I say this is called memory foam.
He's treating them like some kind of like what's that fucker? They all like their country all got at war. Okay lah, fuck it, I have to move to a different country.
So this is a space where I can lie down and do my yoga stretches, you know.
Space?
This is a dining table for 6. Actually, you don't have to take turns to go and eat at a smaller table. I'm just saying.
So you're saying a majority of Singaporeans will move to Malaysia?
I think so. Bro, they will straight away buy a fucking house in like TBG, Kota Community.
Kota Community.
Bro, straight up.
Narnia.
Bro, straight up with a times 3, they can straight buy a fucking semi-D there, bro.
Then nobody will work in Singapore.
Not nobody will work in Singapore lah.
Because now it's a state, really, right? So
Bro,
you're
now
saying,
there's so many this kind of shit or I work from home, right? They still work. Their job was still in Singapore. Then
internet. There's no internet in Malaysia.
All the stereotypes.
No internet in Malaysia.
you need to climb out a tree and
Bro, legit, right? Yeah,
Send the crow out to fly.
bro, actually, it's really true, bro. Sometimes there's no line, bro. You know, I was in Mid Valley yesterday playing Pokemon, right? Bro, half of Mid Valley no line, bro. Shit, you not, mate. My phone no line, bro. Maxis failed on me, mate.
maybe there was too many people there.
No, you mobile all can. DG all can. People still playing. But all the Maxis people all like, bro, why cannot?
Oh, dangerous, man.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
So Malaysia dangerous, bro.
DG, all the way to go. Please, give me free plans. Thank you very much.
I just cut you off, bro.
Right. But if you really think they all come from Malaysia,
I think, yeah. Why not?
what are you doing, bro?
It's so packed there already.
No,
They
lah.
moved to Tuas, ah.
I think your Chinese fuckers will go down south, lah. Whether to Singapore or Johor, lah.
I think I'll move to Johor, bro.
Yeah, a lot of Chinese fellows will go down south, closer to
Johor
Singapore.
will be prosperous, bro.
Oh, I love Johor. bro.
Lubang Jaya will be there, bro.
China.
I tell you.
Right next to the one and only, lah, maybe.
Yeah, we. Putaling Jaya 1, they call it.
I think I will move to Johor. I quite like Johor, lah. KL too packed, lah.
Johor was quite nice. I went there. It was quite nice.
Yeah. Then the food is pretty good. People are kind of nice. You know.
Yeah, they got some cool cafes there, like very.
I have this thing, right? I feel like it's quite stereotypical. But I feel the Johor people, they're very rough. But when you get to know them, they're actually very nice people.
My girlfriend, yeah.
Oh, is it? Yeah. You see what I mean? Like they act like they are very rough and tough, right? But when you get to know a Johor person, they're actually damn nice people. Yeah.
My girlfriend is still rough and tough.
But then when you get to know her, she's nice.
She's still rough and tough. I'm still gonna get fucked with. It's shit.
I feel that lah. I feel that personally when you get to know her. Yeah. Especially girls. The girls, right? They're all like, oh, wow, like gangster, weird. But when you get to know them, actually they're very nice people.
I don't really know many JB people. They seem pretty okay, I think.
Yeah.
But
I
when
think
they talk to people, they're quite fun. They're quite nice.
No lah, but I went there for holiday and then I went shopping. I go eat there, you know that shit, right? Then like for example you go to you know what is kway teow kia or not? You know what's kway teow kia?
Isn't it like chao lo bako or something like this?
What the fuck is chalo bako?
I don't know.
Kway teow kia is like braised pork, innards, tofu.
It's like kon lo min, but kway teow.
Okay.
And then you eat it with.
It's not really corn, it's actually soup, but the soup is like just at the edge of noodle.
Actually, is it kon lo? So I don't even know.
Yeah. So basically, and you have rice also lah. So it's braised everything and it's multiple plates, that type of thing. When I went there, right, I don't know how to order, right? And they all speak like hardcore Mandarin, if I'm not mistaken. So I went there, then I don't know how to order. Then the guy, uncle talked to me, like quite rough, Then I'm like, I don't know how to speak. Then he said, oh, your first time? I'm like, yeah. Just I make for you lah, don't worry lah. I let you try everything. Then when you go to a mall, right, and you meet the people there lah, right, and it's quite empty because Johor it's like so big land and shit like that, right. You go shopping, right, they will really come to you, say you need any help, and it's more genuine than in KL where they hover around you. And you know when you go into a shop in KL, they like follow you around the shop, and you're like, this is okay, I'm just looking.
Like, credit card, RHB Bank. Do you have a Citibank?
But then
Just KL.
in Johor, I feel right, they're more genuine. They were like, you need help? If not, it's okay. That thing.
I think it's very different because I went with my girlfriend and the younger brother Adam, right? So there are locals there. So I don't think it's very vast difference.
Wow.
Oh, yo.
I told you my eyes looking.
Yo.
Wow. Nick and
You
his
are good with your
Byakugan.
numbers, Andrew. Please.
I told you one day those wires gonna fuck us up.
It's okay lah when we move to the new studio.
But honestly, I still think I do think like JB is quite a nice place.
It's a nice place, bro. And it feels like it's very vast.
It's not because I went to like the very local area. Like, I mean, like where they stay. All this kind.
What's your neighborhood? Do you know what's the neighborhood
Man,
called?
actually, that's a fucking good question. I don't actually.
But it's in JB, ah.
I don't know because she just weighs it. I just drove.
But is it in JB?
It's in JB. It's in JB town.
Wait, let me just... Because
I know there was one point of my. I think there was one time we were driving right into
Skudai?
JB time.
Really, it's good.
Yeah. Nearby Skudai. Nearby Skudai.
Most likely it's good.
And I remember I saw Singapore just across.
Then you're definitely not in Skudai.
What?
Then you're definitely not in Skudai, my friend.
Where is that? I think I remember.
Skudai is up
her
north,
place is in Skudai.
Oh, but you saw Singapore lah.
Yeah, we went down.
Wait, why got hut here?
I really
Oh, this is the brace. This is the kway teow kia, bro.
Oh, this is a kway teow kia?
Yeah, this is kway teow kia. See?
Shit, bro.
Ah, I fucking love it, mate. And it's so cheap. Then you see, it's not corn, man. Got soup, man.
In Singapore got. Yeah.
No, don't have. Singapore got this like shit, man. Yeah, it's quite niche, but they have a kway teow kia place in Starling Mall. It's not bad, but it's not as good as this one, lah. Yeah, but
JB
you were
is
saying-
nice, man, dude. It's not many high rises.
Yeah, did you go to the Mid Valley there?
Didn't.
Yeah,
We
but-
wanted to, but then it's kind of pointless, right?
No,
'Cause
man. The Mid Valley there is like gardens.
Yeah, I heard it was like. I
It's
guess
quite nice.
I went in with the stereotypical mind lah, like JB people, nothing much now, you guys.
But actually, it's quite nice, bro. I quite like Johor a lot. But I think I will move there actually.
Quite chill. It's
Yeah.
quite chill.
Maybe right. You shouldn't.
It's not cheap, no.
It's not cheap. It's not cheap. But I think it's less congested. So at least it's like the improved version of what KL is lah. KL now is too packed lah. And like the system of transportation, the trains and all that is fuckada lah.
I think you have to adapt, though, because there the weekend system is different.
Oh yeah, it's Friday, Saturday, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So it feels a bit weird, definitely.
But I think the king really like treat the people damn well. Lor. You see the road.
DMJ, let's go!
Oh yeah, bro. Like really, the city,
guy,
the city of JB is like very, very well. Did you go to Austin?
Sounds so familiar.
Mount Austin.
No.
It's like
It's like SS15.
Is it in Perth?
no, it's not.
I don't know, Mount Austin.
It's like Sri Petaling times 2 like Kuchai maybe like Kuchai, Sri Petaling, and Uptown all in one like that one. Mount Austin.
It sounds very
It gives
familiar.
me SS15 vibes, but
Oh, okay. But basically, it's like a city center, can makan and everything. Bro, it's damn sick, bro. I
Mount
feel.
Austin.
Yeah, I show you.
I'm going. Wait, actually, it's next week. Really, I'm going.
Say Taman Mount Austin.
commercial hub lah.
Yeah, see? It's like mad, bro.
Oh,
Mad, mate. Oh, fuck, got anime shit going on. My god.
shit, man.
Got Hercule, bro.
Yo,
Then got a lot of,
Pikachu there, bro.
it's quite happening, mate.
Oh, isn't this Singapore? Wait, what?
Oi.
wait, isn't that the thing?
No,
You know what I mean?
it's not the super tree.
Oh, no, oh.
Yeah, but basically it's quite big, bro. You see the land space is fucking big, man. They have like nice cafes, they got restaurants and shit. It's quite sick, man.
I could see like I saw this.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
You see, it's like so much land.
Yeah, we wanted to go to this cafe.
It's quite sick, lah. I quite like Johor a lot. Every time I go back, I feel like it's much better. When I go Penang, I feel it's so packed, it's cramped, a lot
Bro,
of like,
Penang is overrated lah.
yeah, it is.
honestly.
It is. I actually
To Singaporeans, Penang is overrated lah. Don't go lah, brother.
Oh, Lawson, and I just I think Ipoh also is pretty sick, but even Jen doesn't want to go to Ipoh. I was talking to Jen about this, like maybe we should all just move lah. Then she was like, you have to be a damn fucking big guy and everybody follow you lah. If you're damn like influential as fuck, right? Then you move everybody move with you, then worth it lah. But if you solo move, not worth it lah.
Sure. Andrew, let's go, Andrew.
To Penang.
What the fuck?
You just even listening? Were you even listening?
You even listen? Oh my god! Like objectively speaking, over here.
No,
No, he was saying that move to somewhere like a bit far, you know, like the Lubang Jaya kind of idea.
Lubang Jaya.
Yeah,
Actually, I'd be down lah.
right. Like
I'd
don't
be
you
down
think?
lah. I'd be down.
Like
Higher already.
if everybody right accumulated up to like let's say lah, like maybe 1 mil ringgit. Everybody got 1 mil ringgit.
Yeah.
Then we all move, you know. Like 20, 30 of us. Then we pull our friends, our family, let's say lah, all of us just move. Then we just occupy like this place. And it's not like it's damn fucking remote lah. It's like maybe half an hour drive. It's kind of like that whole Seremban life but to another town.
Yeah.
So for example, if it's like half an hour away to Ipoh,
Yeah.
you know, you can still get your shit, you can still buy, you can still go shopping, whatever fuck like that lah, right? And you just develop the fuck out of that place, right? To the point that it's a commercial hub that everybody come to you.
Association. Is it? Brothers Association.
If you Janda Baik got the kind of vibe actually.
Yeah, but Jana Baik.
Janda baik though. See, every day go out, I see Uncle Lima.
Yeah.
Who's Uncle Lim?
Genting?
Lim Kotong.
Who's Uncle Lim, bro?
Go up there, see Uncle Lim, bro.
But what-
Come
what
on,
is-
give me good luck,
But what's that Jana Baik?
I mean, it's
It's just the land.
No, there's you know this stupid cafe that's there that everyone takes pictures at one.
Little Farm on the Hill.
No.
Dude, actually, the next place that's upcoming is Rawang. No?
Oh, fuck, Rawang,
My
man.
brother told me Rawang is building like fuck right now, developing like fuck.
Is it?
I thought they stopped all construction already.
No, Semenyih also. Rawang is Semenyih.
But you see, I feel right. The ultra rich are doing that, like because they feel as if right, I really cannot handle this city shit anymore. I rather just like go within 1 hour of KL, and then I develop the fuck out of it. It's already been happening. It's like before this, Klang was just Klang until they had Setia Alam.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean? Like even like Kota Kemuning, the development is insane. You know, like if you look at Seremban 2, the development is insane. You know, I just feel like you can still do more like that because the locations out of KL, 1 hour out of KL, is still developable. If that makes any sense. Yeah.
That's what the government is doing. They're kind of like making people to kind of move out from city to stay somewhere far, and you come to KL for work. in the morning.
But it just needs to be more accessible.
Which is still fuckable lah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you have a proper train system that is very efficient, then that'll be great. Like how Seoul is a bad example lah. The only thing I can do is like Japan, like Yokohama lah. Stay in Yokohama, go Tokyo lah.
China is like that too.
China is like that too. 1 hour, you know, damn fast. So you just take train, go there, you just work, and go back. But Shanghai work culture fucked up lah. So you do it. Japan is also fucked
But
up.
I feel like Malaysia cannot lah. They won't build the train hardcore one because a lot of people right we're too used to buying our cars.
You think
We're
so?
taxed like fuck, bro. That's how government earns so much money. Bro.
True that.
So you think we will never have a proper like railway system that is
So
efficient?
we may, but the government will be like, I can't make that much of money. Because you see, the only way they make us buy more cars is that our petrol is so cheap. You know what I mean? Why Malaysia got so many cars? Because our petrols are still very affordable,
Yeah.
right? Compared to a lot of countries. So we pump petrol like, it's fine. I mean, we can still like go Genting, it's okay, go. We just pump money, what? 50 ringgit can, full tank. Right, can tahan
Because
for a
subsidized
week,
car.
right? Yeah, it's so cheap. The other people are buying cars. Right, then government get more money because the tax that fuck, you know, a car.
Where the fuck is all the tax money going? Serious shit, bro. Like, where the fuck is all this tax money going?
I don't know.
Ministry of Education gets the biggest budget, but then the question is, what the fuck are they doing?
Bro, it's a rubbish education because nobody's teaching
We're
English.
studying
That's
Excel
why.
sheets, you know. And
I learned that in school, bro.
Yeah.
How far is Jana Baik?
Asking Uncle John to teach them how to make PowerPoint. PPT.
Janda Baik got
John with a morph
a lot of very,
transition.
very large houses there,
Is it?
and it's like rich people lah.
What is an example of a neighborhood? Do you know?
Yeah, shit lah.
Like if I drop in, do you think got house there? Bro, this one don't look. Bro,
Narnia Land.
Strategic location, bro. This one.
brother Andrew, Figgy's Cafe. What about this?
What's
This one,
that?
this one.
Bro, no lah, Drew. Tak
Figgy's
boleh.
Cafe looks kind of cute, bro. Not gonna lie.
What got cat
Bro,
over
it looks
there?
calm, dude.
Don't know lah, bro.
This place is called Ikan Residence.
How do you spell that? Ikan. How do you spell Ikan?
Ikan fish, bro.
Oh, Ikan. Okay.
You can't, bro.
Ikan resident.
I can't, bro.
I can't.
That's how Americans say.
This road.
Can I
is
have the icon Belize?
a lot of rich?
Wow, you know it's rich when can't drop in, bro.
Yeah, it's private one, so I cannot drop.
Oh, no wonder lah. Okay, what about this place?
Then you just see pictures of Ikan residence.
What the fuck? Ma chao hai, but this guy don't know how to maintain house one, so high.
This right is the guard house, bro.
Wow.
What's that? Ikan
This
residence.
is the fucking guard house, bro.
Yeah.
Wait,
That one
is
a
that
lot. Of,
Airbnb or what? Or like someone's house?
nah, you see lah.
The-
Share the screen.
The owner stays there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that's damn nice, though.
I think it's like three buildings.
And it's
So
cold
the
weather.
owner stays in one building, then the Airbnb the other.
Wow.
Then there's a guard house.
That is
know why
the
they
guard.
got-
Damn.
That's the guard house.
The small one is the guard
You know
house.
this fucker got money, do ceiling treatment, bro.
Oh.
But why your toilet like quite fucked up, bro? Like you mad people.
No fans more. It'll be fucked up one.
Yeah, dude, you're crazy people. Eh? You can't
Bro,
architecture.
this one didn't.
So not retarded.
But this stretch a lot of like big houses, rich people buy for like 4 or 5
I love how
million.
John hovered over the curve and just like
Yeah.
scrolls down.
because I wanted to click, but then can't see face. So you know when the girl don't show her face, highlight already one.
For judging.
Bro, I'm not even judging. This is like, you know already, bro. You all know. I only dare to say only.
Beethoven.
You know it's Beethoven, bro.
I know the composer, lah, but I don't think that's what we're talking about.
Basically, in front maybe look like this. Oh shit! I'm sharing screen. I mean, her personality.
Personality.
But I can say the same for guys, to be honest. Like sometimes, guy also look damn good from behind, after in front there, wow, bro.
Yeah, lah, like Nick,
But not like I'm damn good looking, lah. I'm just
Nick
saying,
has a juicy bump, from the back. And then look at her front.
So you're saying in this area is damn wealthy, lah.
Yeah, rich people, yeah.
This one really look like 100 OV, lah. Oh my god. I don't know, lah.
Bro, this is where you get Pontianak, bro.
Yeah, bro, 100%.
If
You
you,
don't
you,
fuck with that, bro.
Yeah,
If you
Pontianak
you-
from Batam.
he ruin your fuck.
We do a challenge, I'll leave Andrew there for like 12 hours.
Huh? You won't see me already, it's okay.
Bro, don't worry. You just
be
teach them how to do Excel sheet, bro. By the way, what tactic have you been using to scare people? Come, let me have you calculate the percentage of success. Yeah. Montana will sit beside Andrew. Wow, this is really depressing, bro. I actually cut myself when I was still alive. That's how I died, but I think I'm going to cut myself again.
Again, when I'm dead. This can die again.
Cut again. Cut that.
How far is Janda Baik to Kuala Lumpur?
45 minutes, squad.
Bro, they're starting with the Brothers Ong Association. Over there.
Jesus, 1 hour.
They were this cult system.
But I think it's worth it, lah.
They're finding a place
Because
to develop.
ultimately, if you really even like go to Batu Caves, Layang area to go do your shopping or that 45 minutes, not that bad.
Bro, Batu gives a fuck fest, bro.
It is, but like, what I'm trying to say is, if you are living in Janda Baik and you need to buy supplies, buy shirt, buy whatever, you need to buy commercial shit, lah. You can go 45 minutes, it's not that bad.
We just live there and do TikTok videos. Be famous. I'm really low.
I feel like if maybe there should be an incentive by the government, right, to kind of push people out of the city if you are doing remote jobs. That's what you should be doing too.
Do it China style, I'll just buy you out.
That one also.
John, I've been pushed out already, John. I've been exiled.
That's self-inflicted, by the way. His parents is the one that do the pushing, not you.
I've been exiled. Okay.
He was saying he used to live what was the area you used to live in? Not Kota Kemuning. Was it Kota Kemuning?
Cheras one, is it?
Nah, this is in Cheras first.
After Cheras.
After Cheras, Kota Kemuning.
Oh, then you go further, Panglima Garang.
Yeah.
So he was far and then he became further, bro. But that's because your mom wanted to go further, ma. Because
TPG is
nicer.
okay, lah.
Huh?
TPG is alright. It's far, lah, but it's not. It's
You
okay.
haven't commute every day to UJ, bro. That's why.
It's quite dog, lah, bro. You know,
It's quite dog, bro.
bro, you think about it. You take 15 to 20 minutes to go New Central.
Yeah.
Right? It takes me 35 minutes from TPG just to reach Kesas. Just for me to reach
Kesas,
the start of Kesas. And then Kesas is jam every day. So that's the first battle to reach the Kesas. Then Kesas to somewhere told is the second major battle.
Oh my days, man.
Then I come to OUG, the final battle.
Which is the parking.
Oh
Yeah.
my days, man.
Bro, I tell you, it's so tiring sometimes, I just wake up, I'm like
The task
when
you
I
have
see,
to-
right, 8:30, Jonathan, Joestar, finished a workout, 8:30. 8:30, I'm on the road, 80% asleep.
Yeah. Drew, it's painful, Drew. Because you know the time is wasted.
Yeah.
So to me, right, your centralized work area should be near where you stay. Really.
Do sour party work, is it?
No, bro. A lot of the work now is remote. So if you can, you should try to do that. Or the government should do incentives for companies to do that. Because there are certain companies that say work from home, but haven't done the work from home. But I shan't list those companies.
Can you censor me? Can you just put a black box on me for
I
this?
shan't name those companies.
And just like deepen my voice a lot. So, like those vibes. Oh, my name is my name is Juan Espanol.
I know all the secrets in this industry. But I feel, right, if they incentivized it, like let's say tax relief and all that, I think a lot of companies would do it. Like, don't you think?
No reason for them to do it. But why would the government give an incentive for people to work from home?
Congestion problems, fuel problems, cost of living, so many things, right?
But it's
No, you worsen the economy.
Why? Oh, because people don't spend. Oh my fucking
Yeah.
god! Fuck this.
It's not in
government
their
just want people to
incentive.
spend, bro.
It's in the people's incentive. It's not in the government's incentive. You can do it because you want to win the people's votes, lah. Fair enough. But you need to balance that against the economy. People spend 50% less if they work from home.
Oh,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people cannot work from home. I mean,
wait, you
But
think that's why a lot of people cannot work from home?
I mean,
Or because people.
The government did not say like, oh, you should work from home, this kind of thing. You still need people to spend. Malls also need people to spend. Every single thing that we do, we buy coffee peng also. We need to give back to the government.
Yeah, but the government earns from tax, ma.
Yeah.
We need people to spend.
Ayo. And then
I
you
think
don't even
the system broken already, lah. You just need to restart. How do you restart? Tell me how do you restart?
speak English.
Move to Mars.
Oh, I was just watching The Martian before I came here.
Oh shit.
Like the Matt Damon
Matt
movie.
Damon.
Yeah, diamond. Shine bright like
Science,
a diamond.
bitch. He couldn't plant potato with his
Yeah,
shit.
man, he's a botanist, bro. Fuck.
Ayo, like that fucking highlight reel lah, ma chow high. I just moved to fucking Japan Chiba or some shit lah. Fuck this country lah.
Bro, it always ends with Japan.
Always.
Bro, fuck this shit lah. Okay lah, Riau Islands, bro. Go Riau Islands, bro. What the
Where
fuck
the
is
fuck
that?
is real island?
Wait, bro, look like OUG, bro.
Bro, you know there's an island called Disappointment or some shit.
OUG,
I think so.
I belong there, yeah.
I remember.
You got one condo there. That one is Waltz, bro.
Wait, where the fuck is this, bro?
I don't know, man.
What the hell
No,
is
but where
this?
is this, John?
It's called Riau Islands.
Yeah, but
It's
at
in
where?
Middle East.
But where is this, bro?
It's in Indonesia. It's ironically like near Kuching, but then like it's still considered Indonesia.
Bro, you should just move to Sarawak, bro.
You know, fun fact, right? You know Samuel,
Yeah.
the guy who was the vet. There was a vet who came on the podcast, and he was complaining because he used to stay in KD, if I'm not mistaken. Stay in KD or work
It's
in
a
KD?
fuck fest, bro.
Yeah, KD is a fuck fest, bro. But I think he had to commute. I don't know what he did, sorry, but I know it involved KD. But basically, 45 minutes to 1 hour every day, similar to what you're going through.
Yeah.
But his wife is from a place called Mukka, Mukka, and it's, if I'm not mistaken, Sarawak. Okay. And the wife is, I think, like quite well to do lah. Got big land, you know, that type of thing. I don't know what their business involves, but they are vets. So him and his wife are vets. He literally said, fuckit.com, right? I'm moving to Sarawak. Let me just show you where Mukka is. Oh, Mukka is Mukka, sorry. Mukka Sarawak now, you see? Bro, it's here, bro. This is Mukka, bro. What the fuck, dude?
Jesus.
This is so rural, you know.
It's all green, man.
It's all green, mate. The sungai also, right? Like, hey, I just exist lah. So he lives in Mukka, which involves right a flight right from KL, okay,
Yeah.
to Kuching, and Kuching to Cebu, and then a ride to Mukka, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. He has to fly to Kuching, and then Kuching fly to Cebu, and then Cebu drive to Mukka, bro.
You see a picture? It seems like a very nice, calm,
Oh,
peaceful
Mukka?
day. Yeah.
Mukka is sick, bro. But it's like this,
Wow.
but it's like almost like
Nothing. Eh, got
Got Mr.
my-
DIY though.
No, dude. It's actually like stable. Got economy. Got food. Got like all this. So their pastime is I think river boating, like dragon boat. Sorry, dragon boat. Like they paddle dragon boat. Shit, if I'm not mistaken.
bro.
But you see, this also can happen in Mukka lah.
Ah, shit. Okay, there you can see Little Mermaid.
If you look up, there is a rainbow.
There's a ring.
So basically, he said fuckit.com. I'm moving to Mukka with my wife. So he opened a vet in Mukka. Okay.
Okay.
And he said, John. No, he didn't say John. Sorry, he posted on Insta story. Who wants my Anytime Fitness membership? And I was like, me.
So
That's why I'm in Anytime Fitness, motherfucker. But right, I see his Insta stories, right? And you should totally follow him. I'll put his, I'll show you his Insta later lah. Bro, his life is damn interesting, you know. Cut grass. Then I finish work 5:30. You know what he do or not? Walk on the beach.
Lovely. Wow. So serene.
Yeah, bro.
Dude,
Walk
that's
on
the
the beach,
life.
you know. He was like, just finish work. Last time, every time just finish work, he Insta story traffic. Now just finish work, seeing the sunset, walking with his wife and his dog. And nobody on the beach, bro. Zero. Nobody in Mukka walking on the beach. They're like, this is solo. You gonna walk on that? It's so hot. What you gonna walk on the beach? He's like, bro, this is so beautiful to me. You have no idea.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, walk on the beach. Like, just walk with his wife. Enjoy the breeze. Go back home, cook dinner.
I
Go
feel
to
like you
bed.
see, these are the people that actually they know the real success to a happy life.
Yeah, they know, you know. They're like, I really don't care about the money.
Yeah.
I really just want to enjoy the moments I have in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, because to him that's more precious. And like, I salute him, Kao, and I also appreciate him, Kao, for the Anytime Fitness membership. Because it's only 169 ringgit, motherfuckers. Bro, he's like
Guys,
that.
anytime this guy cracked the code, you should charge him 20 ringgit.
Wait, let me just find.
We're paying more, you know.
Bro, I tell you, his life is damn interesting. Then but his tasks, right, are quite unique, you know, because he would have to like mow the grass, you know, that shit, lah, right? Very sure.
But at least it sounds fun, like it sounds very peaceful.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like KL people are with them FOMO one.
Damn FOMO.
We fucking FOMO, bro.
Are you sure on the screen?
Wait just I don't think he
For
has.
fuck's sake, we'll share the screen right now, Nick. John say?
Ayo, he didn't really post much lah. He has a YouTube channel called The Camping Vets, and he just records him and his wife go camping. One. Damn unique one, bro. I show you.
But I think it takes two hands to clap, right? If your wife really say she loves the city life, how can you do anything?
No, but but that's because we married a city girl or we are dating a city girl, right? But his wife is literally from Muka, so he has a place to go back to.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
So we need to go find
Bro,
girls in
you know,
Muka.
right? Like, okay, I don't know whether I'm supposed to disclose it. I'm sorry, Samuel. Right, but like, his wife's house got basketball court. Bro, because it's just like, oh, I just pay someone just do a basketball court lah. Because it's so empty. There's so much land.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do with it? Play basketball lah. You create a hoop, like legit like metal pole and then like glass and then just every day play basketball, play badminton. I'm like, wow, this sounds so fucking legit, bro.
I'll be playing my NBA 2K. Fucker,
Bro,
that's
but you
the
can,
only
bro.
shit I
No,
can
see,
afford,
this is him and his wife. Like they're just like fucking doing camping shit.
bro. That's damn cute, bro.
They love nature, lah, right? So like, you see, he'll like pasang all this shit, take care of his. No, it's not just a stray, but like he would just like, eat watermelon.
I'm like, eat like that, I love it, man.
Yeah, bro, by the river. Wow, fucking chill as shit.
Sick
You
as fuck.
literally, right? You have so much time, you know, because right to you now, right, it's like unlimited time already.
It's even more cool, right? If they sit there, right, with the rubs, you know?
Bro, you see, they cook a meal. They cook
Bro, that's Ramli, bro. They living their life, dude. Fucking hell.
That's fucking legit, man.
Bro, but is it the double special though?
Bro, I think it's just damn cool, lah, right? Like, it's
damn
just,
nice, damn nice. Yeah, I want to eat ramli tonight, man.
oh, then you can watch that. Watch on
I'm like
iPad.
inspired. Let me text my girlfriend ramli tonight.
But now, right, he's like,
Fuck that, dude. What you mean text your friend or Ramli? Text your friend. Let's go. One way ticket to
Yeah.
Muka, bro.
but he said the downside is,
girl, bro, cannot.
but he said the downside is like, if you are living in the rural area, like, you want to play golf, so cannot play golf. There's no golf in Muka. bro.
Cannot shoot in the water. You cannot pick the ball back out anyway, right?
But I think it's so sick, lah. I feel like, but bro, I once like explore Muka on Google Maps, lah, right? It's because I was curious, lah. Okay, he told me, hey, come visit me, lah, bro. I'm like, do what? He's like, nothing, exactly. Come see my vet, lah, for fun, lah. And like, his job is damn interesting now, you know. Because, right, you live in such a rural area. If you live in a city, the pets that come to you are very common. Cats, dogs, birds. Maybe the occasional hamster. Over there, people bring pet monkey, motherfucker. Imagine, right? It's like, oh, the uncle come in. A boy, ah. Then you open monkey, then the monkey's like, he like, what you gonna do, bro? He like looking, got monkey. Then, remember I showed you that Insta story where the dog's face is completely fucked, one.
Yeah.
Then got hole, and you can see the tongue through the hair, one, you know, the snout, one, you know. That he found that dog, bro. That's the shit he goes through every day because it's so hardcore, bro. And insects are like huge. the snakes are fucking huge. He has to cut the grass because snake come on. Then if the snakes start to lay eggs there, that's it, mate.
That's it, bro.
That's it, mate.
Jurassic Park number 2. No.
Then I was like looking through, okay, so you go Rush, right? You just click on the restaurants there, right? It's like damn fucking hardcore, you know. Okay, so not bad lah.
It's not bad, what?
It's not bad lah.
Bro, it looks appetizing.
Wow, Arabian night.
What the heck?
What the fuck is this? This is
Bro,
Spider-
dinosaur meat, bro.
this is Spider-Verse.
The Matrix breaking, bro.
Yeah,
Or
man.
glitch.
Bro,
man.
Andrew Tate is there, bro.
You render problem, you know?
Or the erect tend to have more spacing. But basically, right, the food you're gonna get is very limited lah, because it's just gonna be like local food. It's gonna be Tai Chow.
Yeah, I don't expect omakase.
It's gonna be
there, lah.
warung.
No lah, you could possibly also look at like some towns, right, that is bigger a bit, right, more advanced, and still more. Because I went to Kuching with my
Bro,
friends.
look at this,
right,
bro.
dude.
This place, right, is a bakery, bro.
It's a truck.
Yeah, that's a truck, bro.
I thought the truck is the bakery.
Aina Bakery is a truck, bro. Yeah, 4 reviews.
Nice.
4.5 stars.
Really high for a truck.
Bro, look at Joe's review, bro. Dude. Clean place. Bro, it's a truck, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically, if you live in Muka, right, you're going to be very used to this, which is basically like you really need to cook your own food, or your neighbor sells that thing. Like, example, this Mani Bakery, chances are it's at home. It's a house.
Bro, every birthday same cake, bro. Fuck. What did they sell vanilla cake?
She's sick on my birthday, no cake already, bro.
Mommy cannot have other cake, you know. Mom be a fucking chooser. Picky eater.
But it's,
KL lah,
it's damn
drive 1
crazy
hour.
lah. It's damn crazy lah.
Then no pavlova, bro.
Pavlova.
No chaji
Pavlova
over there.
melon lah. This one fried rice put baked beans on top lah. Fuck your pavlova lah. Okay.
Wait, no chargy, a bit sad.
Yeah, it's quite sad. But I mean, you could be the first to bring it there lah. I tell you, there'll be a line like fuck lah. You know?
But have you ever been to Kuching?
No, I've
I
never
haven't
been.
actually.
Bro, I tell you, Kuching Road, right? Their road is like fucking 100 times better than KL Road.
Huh? What
You know the fresh, like fresh black, deep tar, like fucking still shiny one, like nice. Kuching everywhere.
Is it?
Bro, it was so fucking beautiful. Right? I thought the floor was, I mean the road was like just finished raining those kind
I
of
simply drop in. So.
let's just hope whatever I say.
Bro, what?
Definitely not this area.
Bro, black, hey, colorblind, like, fuck you lah. Okay?
Definitely not this area.
It's not even a road, bro.
Bro, I'm saying the city area, bro. Like the town
Okay,
area.
tell me
I'm
the
no
town,
fucking-
tell me
bro.
the-
Okay,
Don't remember. Don't remember. Okay.
shit, let me
Okay,
think.
I go Mega Mall there, bro. Mega Mall.
Mega Mall, maybe. You go.
The
Bro, I
Megan-
tell you no joke. I just went there to visit my friend. The road there, not this area definitely. Bro, but you look at it. Don't you think the road is 20 times better than that KL road?
I mean, if you're comparing to the worst parts of KL, then yes. But then again, if you're really gonna compare, right, you have to compare worst with worst, which is the worst of Kuching.
Bro,
and then-
how flat is it, bro? I don't see a fucking pothole or something.
yeah, but like, you know, it depends on the part. You can't really say. Like, sometimes, you
Tell
know.
you, and then they don't have high rise over there. But then they got nothing to do in Kuching.
Oh my god, look at this cafe though. Far, look like damn Japan, man.
Oh shit, that's nice.
Right, look at that decor, man.
You know what the
Shit.
fuck did I do in
Yeah, she
Kuching,
moved to
bro?
Kuching lah. Fuck it lah. What you saying?
You know what the fuck I did in Kuching? There was nothing to do. I wake up, I eat, go back Airbnb, I drink, come back out, eat, and then go play pool or snooker, then go back, drink, go back out, eat, go back, drink again.
Eat, sleep, rave, repeat lah.
Sounds pretty good, actually.
I just see
Oh
drink.
my guy, there was literally nothing to do there. I asked my Kuching friend, my guy, you've been staying here to rest for your entire fucking life. Is there anything to do? He's like, no. We just eat kolomi. and then we just like watch the sunset, walk a bit, and then we go back.
Quite nice, right?
Wow.
Fuck it out.
Can play poker.
Dude, but their houses, right? Right? Like imagine you stay in OGS, you pay for 600,000, right? I mean that time, like parents' generation, as for 600,000.
Our parents' time is not 600k, bro.
Bro, let's
Our
just say,
parents' time
let's
is
just say it was
200K.
300k over there in Kuching, right? Bro, it's a fucking massive bungalow, dude.
Yeah lah, I mean it's Kuching ma.
Holy shit, bro.
It's Kuching,
No,
bro.
but I heard houses in Kuching now are damn fucking expensive.
Is
yeah,
it?
yeah. But there are too many rich people there, yeah, Kuching.
It's like the second most expensive, I think.
What? Compared to KL and Penang?
Second to KL, I think.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
But if you have a Kuching girlfriend though, you'll be living a good life, okay?
Oh, yeah, way. Actually.
Because probably like 8 out of 10 of them are rich as fuck already, man.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, all the Sabah Sarakians, I know all them wealthy.
Yeah, we.
They're all like chilling and living the life going overseas, man.
It's time lah. We just move lah, okay, John.
It's all
2024, we make a change. Reformasi.
Okay, we all go.
I wonder where Reformasi came from, that word.
Oh, I wonder.
But I mean, if you go to Kuching, it's so expensive, you might as well go, what about Sabah?
Oh, actually, there's an edge of Sabah, right? You see, right, the top left edge there, right? That was this really nice place, right? Ashwan, right?
Wait,
It's-
top left? Top left is Sarawak, bro. What are you talking about? Right is Sabah.
Sorry, yeah. Top left at the edge of
Where
where
here?
you are. I think around here.
This one, Labuan, is it?
Not Labuan.
Bro, Labuan is
Because I know she was at the edge of this fucking piece of land. When you go further up,
Okay.
you see a little penis on the left side.
This one.
No, yeah.
Kudat.
Sugar pirate one.
Well, that was her friend owned this like fucking entire land over there where it's like facing the beach, right? They just built this. I think
What
it was
the fuck?
10-room Airbnb kind of
Oh
vibe.
shit.
Bro, it's fucking crazy. She showed me a photo last time. I was like, you literally just don't even have gate or not the place.
Yeah.
You just walk down, bunch of sunbeds, like it's like a private beach for you.
But what's the place called?
I don't fucking remember lah. Yeah, of course, this other people's own place lah. Of course, they won't disclose lah, bro.
Oh,
the father built the entire place, right?
Oh, the fuck, yes.
Then it's like, just invite our friends, go there, stay. Ah.
Wow.
Bro, it's so massive, bro. You just walk out, dude. Imagine you walk out, John. You get your own fucking coconut tree, sunbase, everything is yours.
Do you feel like it's kind of weird, right? I don't know how you all feel, but this is how I felt when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like when I was like 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, that type of thing. And I was living in OUG, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Yeah.
Okay. And last time when you watch foreign media, like American media, they would always tell you, oh, write us a letter, P.O. box, whatever, New York City. Or like Sydney, Australia, London, United Kingdom. And I used to think, right, wow, Kuala Lumpur is so fucking rural. Who would know where Kuala Lumpur is? Did you have that feeling?
Yeah, really, no.
Oh, you never had that feeling, lah. Did you?
No.
Okay, when I was young, I used to feel that because no one would know where's Kuala Lumpur. Especially because when we were young, we went to America. When you ask them, where are you from? Then I'm from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. They're like, where is Malaysia? And this happened until I was like maybe 21, by the way. Okay. Only when MH370 happened, which was when I was 2021, then only people start talking about Malaysia. But before this, like if you were to buy something online, to get it shipped, right, to KL, right, is impossible, bro.
Really?
Yeah. I know it sounds crazy, but you have to take my word for it, bro.
Okay.
You have to take my word for it. Last time, right, if you get like a letter or a package from someone, right?
Deal,
and-
bro.
Huh?
Must be a huge deal.
It's a huge deal. It's like
like fucking
you are
Sultan.
you're almost royalty, man. You're like, dude, this guy is damn rich, right? You can get shit delivered to you. So to me, at that time, I'm going back to my original point, is how I thought KL was very small. Just like how I think if today you go to these very rural areas like Muka, you would think it's very small.
Yeah.
But chances are, I think, right, in 30 years from now, right, I think everything will be so fucking connected. Wherever you stay also, it's going to be damn good. So I think even if you look at how advanced shit is, right, eventually if you pick any place now, chances are it'll be so fucking connected in the future, right? Everything will be okay, right? What do you think?
I think you don't go as far as Muka lah. you go further, but not Muka far lah.
Like
Like
Tanjung
TPG
Malim,
far.
ah. Tanjung Malim.
Like TPG far lah, you know.
TPG far, not Tanjung Malim far.
TPG again? Oh, Panglima Garang. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, TPG far. Okay
TPG is already considered developed, bro. If you can get Shopee and all that, it's considered developed. Yeah, but I
Guess
want
a fucking summons like bonus link card. That's what I get, lah. You have collected 549 points. Fuck, I can buy weight for.
but I think if you stayed in like somewhere that is relatively rural, I think chances are in the next 20 years, not completely, but relatively rural, I think chances are it'll be fucking developed in a decade.
But truthfully, you know where's one place if you give me the green light right now, I'll be down to go for it.
Bali,
No. I mean, it's still Malaysia lah.
Oh.
I would go somewhere maybe like in JB, but like a bit more rural lah, by the beach area.
What about Muar, bro?
Moi?
Huh.
Fuck that, bro. It's just durians. It's just durians and
Bro,
butterfruit.
you know, right? Have you all heard of? I think it's like the 4 youth cities of Malaysia. Have you all heard?
Yeah,
of
yeah.
this?
You told us about it.
Do
You showed us.
you know about that? So like the 4 youth cities of Malaysia are
Is,
Tanjung Malim, Muar, and 2 more others one because they're trying to develop like these cities.
say first one.
Fuck your eco city, lah.
First one is Eco City because they have the land of I'm really lonely. Whoever gets it.
But I feel like if you go to these places and you develop it because they have a lot of like the art scene, they have a lot of like those like hipster shit. I think can make it, bro. Because I think that's what a lot of developed nations are doing now also. It's kind of like how San Francisco is like, it was doing Oakland. Then kind of like how New York did the whole Jersey / like Brooklyn thing. You know? It's like far, but still near. Further out of the main part of what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Where's the 4 youth city again?
I don't know what's the other two. I know Tanjung Malim and Muar is one of them.
Oh.
Yeah. But basically, wait, let me just Google that. Youth.
I don't know about Moi. I've never been there, but I feel like JB is one of the places that I really don't mind going. You know, I went to Desaru Beach, right? It's a public beach. I fucking kid you not. It's 30 times better than...
Because it's new, bro.
No,
And
it's not new,
developed.
it's been there, but it's just that after COVID that time, right, nobody went there, right? It was so clean. The water was so clear. I thought it was other country.
Is it?
Everything was so
Because
fantastic.
untouched lah.
It was untouched, but then the people there was great, you know, and they were friendly. It's a public beach, you know, it's free. You just chill, you know. I was like, I fucking love that place.
Desaru is quite nice.
But it's rich already lah, bro. It's a rich area already lah, bro.
But that's why I say like JB is one of the places I really don't mind starting my life there.
I actually kind of agree. I quite like it as well. Like
At this point, I kind of like fuck KL already. Like
a lot of people feel that frustration, bro. Yeah. I really think, right, if prices increase like 3-4 more times this year, which I think is predicted to do so, right? I think a lot of people will start leaving.
Yeah,
the
I
city,
just tell my girlfriend, let's fuck it, we just move to JB.
Yeah. I don't even mind getting like a lower paid job. That's why my dad was just telling me, that's why a lot of people in Penang, right, choose to just stay in Penang. Because the economy doesn't really change much there. Like, you do your average job, your food prices may go up because of the tourism, but it won't go damn high either way. But cost of living is relatively low compared to the main city like KL and all that.
Yeah.
You know, and after you even tell me the Kuching prices are like damn high, right? It makes sense why Penang people want to stay in Penang. Like, the only downside is if you want to go overseas or holiday or whatever, it's very difficult for you to save. Because it just takes more time.
Yeah.
But I think now, right, I think if I was staying in Penang, if your food prices maintain, right, I think you can save faster than the KL guy. I really think so, bro. Because Char Kway Teow there, right, if you go to really, really like, I'd not even say Ulu lah, still Georgetown lah, I think you can still save more than KL people, bro.
100%, bro. 100%.
Right?
In KL, it's so hard to survive, bro.
How?
I think it's also just the timing lah. Now it's tough. Because like every 10 years or so, there's going to be some fuck up with the economy. And now we're just living that fuck up lah.
But when is the unfuck up, bro? When is the fuck down? I don't know.
The economy will thrive eventually. Generally it does.
DM me,
70%
Andrew.
of the
DM me.
time. I'll DM you or DM you.
Yeah, DM me. Let me know the plans. Let me know your scheme, your masterclass.
Got you.
$200. $200 for a 3-hour session with Master Andrew.
When the economy booms, things will be easier lah.
Like when?
No one can say, but now we're definitely in a downturn lah.
When was the last time it was up?
Also, it depends on what kind of industry you're in. So, like the clearest cut one is when the tech bubble came up lah.
The one when during COVID lah.
So if you were in that industry, things worked for you lah. No matter what you did, you did a shit job also. I think you probably fly lah. No problem.
Yeah. But a lot of people are saying that people should get into tech right now, the tech industry.
Maybe. Yeah.
They say it pays pretty well.
It pays better than most other industries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it now it's still booming, like fucking hardcore.
Yeah. At least there's growth lah. What you want is growth. You don't want like
Stagnation.
whether it's you're in a good place or a bad place. Like oil and gas clearly brings in a lot of money, but there's no growth. So you can't fly.
You will one day still run out of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then sooner or later it becomes sunset industry. Then you're fucked in the ass because all you have is oil and gas experience.
Yeah.
So you want growth, and then you want to move with that growth.
Yeah.
So let's say you're in the tech space right now, and then you personally think the industry won't grow anymore. It's time for you to move to another one that has high growth. Yeah. So that delta of growth is important. But I suspect for events, it's really just tied to how well the economy is doing in general because you're B2B clients, right? Mostly consumer facing clients.
I think events, right, it's not exactly like growth. It's always just dependent on who your clients are.
Yeah.
Because if your clients are growing, you will grow.
And
Because
your clients grow because the economy is growing.
Yeah, but it's a very dependent industry, the events
for
one.
sure.
Because you are dependent on other industries.
Yep.
So if you like other people ain't growing, you're going to grow. How to grow? Like, cannot grow, bro. You are like,
That's why in MEP's context, I feel once the economy picks up again, you'll do fine.
you will just,
It's just that now is a tough time lah. Fucking OPR all increase, prices all increase.
yeah, then the lower end will feel the pinch for, like, we are all feeling the pinch.
Yeah.
You know what's the fucked up part? We don't even work in downtown, you know.
Yeah.
You know, right? Like, you think, like, let's say events having it tough. You know who is having it tougher? It's like the people in architecture one, you know. Or the people in like, I don't know, somewhat art related, but like aesthetics. You know, the aesthetics industry, like interior design, for example. It's so difficult because now it's harder to justify, you know. Like, because you're in survival mode, right? So I wouldn't say events is under like survival, but marketing is necessary. So like on ground stuff, you gotta have promotions. You need to remind people that your brand exists. So it's like you're never gonna die,
Yeah.
but you might survive. But those people who are like, wow, highlight, right? It's like, wow, like small architecture firms. Ooh, damn difficult, bro. If you're not doing like schools, buildings and shit like that, right? Like personal homes, all that, wow, my God.
Yeah.
People rather skip the architect. So you know work, bro. You have to go work somewhere else until you get a project, you know. Damn difficult. I think that one is the one that's suffering the most. Because when I look at it, it's tough, man, for them. And they work in the city. You work in the city and you're going through that. Oh my God.
What are we
bro.
supposed to do?
You open your asshole, right? You see like cheese, multiple holes there because you've been fucked so many times. You know?
Damn.
Wow. You're like, I don't know how you just mix
But what kind of
my
cheese
head,
though? But like, at least
don't know
what kind
how
of
that
cheese?
image gets in
Parmesan,
John's
Yeah,
head.
wait, how does that even work?
mozzarella.
We got the same parents though. That's the origin.
But you don't get it
The
though.
answer is
Yeah, I don't get
Swiss.
it, yeah.
Swiss cheese as whole.
Swiss cheese, cheddar cheese. Like is it
Cheddar no whole.
by goat or like cow?
You go see the Swiss cheese.
I hate this tripophobic shit though. Cheese is honestly just not right lah. Something's wrong with it.
Oh, you don't like cheese, Andrew?
And people who like it also.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not lah. Let's just not lah, John. I'll just look down lah.
Bro, this is so fake somehow. You see how fake this shit is?
I'm not seeing it. I don't know.
It's so fake.
I don't know anything.
Oh, bro, you see trypophobia hand tutorial. Bro, it's a tutorial, bro.
What about down there? The on down right.
Which one's that?
No, the picture you pressed just now already, the hand,
Uh-huh.
and then the suggested one.
This one?
Later. Oh, yo.
Oh, this one bees lah. Or like you fall down the cactus. What an idiot. Not real one lah, this type of shit. No such thing lah. Even cactus don't have that many holes lah, okay? Fuck off lah. Unless you slap a durian, bro. And even durian is the spec is so far apart, okay? Fuck off. This is not gonna happen. Okay. Bro, we fucking 3 hours 15 minutes in lah. That's fucking mad, mate.
That's maybe.
We just
maybe wrap
went
it up, lah.
literally around the world.
Yeah, man.
We
True.
Mr. Worldwide today.
No lah,
People-
this is Jocelyn lah. You will lead us to different parts of the world, bro.
Yeah lah,
Thanks,
Jocelyn.
Jocelyn.
Okay lah.
Thanks a lot, Jocelyn.
Maybe we should just conclude with how you all feel. Do you think she will be back in comedy? What do you think? Or you think her career suicide?
Nah, lah, everybody forgets eventually. That should be right.
Yeah, really.
She should be good.
She will be good, right?
She'll come back.
You know why I think? I think right, even if you do something so bad, right, as long as it's not murder, right? Actually, maybe even murder lah. People will forget nowadays in 1 week because you're just not the hot topic anymore.
Maybe not 1 week lah.
Bro, you know, right? If you want to commit something so stupid, right? Commit it on a Tuesday or a Monday. Bro, I guarantee you, right? By next week, people forget, bro.
Really
You know,
plan
my
days.
theory is, right? Monday you do it or Tuesday you do it. Even Wednesday maybe can, you know. You just do something so stupid. You're going to say like something damn offensive, lah. Okay? Then, by Wednesday, right? People like, wow, riled up office, people talk about shit. Thursday, they all like, yeah, but you know, tomorrow's Friday, bro. Then Friday come, Friday, Then Saturday come, yo, fuck, go makan lah, or go out drink and shit. Sunday, yo, Monday come in.
Well, I think the best one is either on April Fools or like just few days before Christmas.
Bro, I really think any time of the year is good now as long as it's Monday, Tuesday. Because now, right, our attention span is so short. Really. So by the time this Jocelyn Chia thing, right, this podcast comes out also, right, people are like, huh? Who's Jocelyn Chia?
Scorpion, I want Jocelyn Chow or something.
Yeah.
Jocelyn Chong.
By then, right, I think people won't even talk about it. Right? Guaranteed.
Bro, by next week, nobody.
Yeah.
No, by
Next
upcoming Monday, no more.
Yeah.
next week lah. Probably next week.
Yeah, bro, I tell you, people, I bet by the time this podcast is out, right, people ask, who is that?
Yeah.
What are you all talking about?
Then this
I
video.
don't remember.
Then
Who is
this
she?
video gonna bring back memories, bro. Then
Yeah.
you'll re-talk back the topic.
But that's the whole point, lah. No, the whole point is, do people understand how short like their memory is now?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you talk about the multiple topics, right? It's like you see and you judge. You know, visuals, you only see, you judge. Then you only remember for short term because there are more pressing problems. I bet you last time, right, if let's say a girl got pregnant in a small town, everybody will talk about that pregnancy for at least 3 months. Maybe even a whole year, bro. They're like, bro, don't be like that girl. That girl got pregnant. Sure, tell all the daughters that. Then they'll tell all the sons, don't be naughty. You're going to do all this to other girls. Sure, for 1 whole year, if you're from a kampung. Now, if I told you, right, hey, bro, let's say we're from 5, bro, my friend, she got pregnant. Oh, fuck, serious, yeah. So what you want to have for lunch?
No, it's wrong. It's lanchiki yena sabude.
True or not? Don't you think? Like the attention span is so short now, right? I think by next week, oh, what happened to her? I told you man, she got pregnant. Oh yeah,
But everything's too fucking fast. I just want to slow down in life a bit. Hence, that's why every day I'm stuck in traffic jam. I just want to slow down.
you're really slow, bro.
I'm so fucking slow.
Yeah. but do you feel that, bro?
What, that I want to slow down?
No. Do you feel like attention spans are so short that people just don't care now?
100%.
Right?
I think
Yeah,
like
almost
99% of people fucking fail to listen in the first place,
Yeah.
which is depressing. And you can't. How do you teach someone to listen? Like, it's a very like default state that you're in, Mama.
You need to be proactive in listening.
Yeah,
actually.
it's kind of like sitting straight. Conceptually, if you say, okay, it's straight. Then you, okay, fine, this time I say straight.
Yeah.
Right? But then day to day, you fucking eat Zafan at your house, right? You go and fucking.
It has to be like modified into the point that it becomes like
Habit?
instinctual. Yeah, a habit.
You also need to see the value in it. But then, that's on you lah. Fuck you lah.
Yeah, but most people very hard lah, bro. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching or listening this far. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe lah, please lah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay.